What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Life Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Deep Jewels 46 is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate every single one of you who are still freaking awake to be able to watch this fight with us. It's ladies' night, ladies and gentlemen, and awesome poster as always from the Japanese here. But honestly, I think Deep Jewels does it better than even Deep. We got a pretty good card here. We've got a pretty good card coming up here. Not the biggest card, but a pretty good one nonetheless. And we'll get into it in a moment. But I want to give another big shout out to every single one of you who joined us for all the fight companions that we have been hosting. Starting Thursday with Eris, and I was going to say earlier today, but yesterday with the UFC picks and predictions video, Octagon, little UFC, Bellator, Deep Impact Tokyo, and now with Deep Jewels. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every single one. It's a pick, but it was a show. Made my career on this. I'm like the gambit of women's MMA. I love that, Kovic. I love that. So yeah, Zay returns. Unfortunately, to be able to watch Deep, you got to become a member of their channel, which is why I always love watching Deep and try to prioritize it whenever I can, because I do pay for the membership. What's up, Irish Animal? Good to see you. Hey, good morning, Jelani. Good to see you as well. Hank the Tank's still here. Hardcores only, no casuals. So you go to their YouTube page. If you look up Deep MMA, you should be able to find it. And then you can become a member of their channel. And then they do about 1 to 2 shows a month. It's not that cheap, but if you were a committed MMA fan like myself, I think you might be able. I don't think you can just buy the single one. But if it's something you want to start watching more often, then I'd say it's worth it. Only real fans are watching. What's up, No Chill? Jules time, baby. Good evening, friends. I sent you my Deep Jules show from 2015. Hold on, let me fire it up here. Let me fire it up here. We're still waiting for the Deep Jules stream. The stream has started, but we're just waiting for the broadcast to actually start. Wow. That is amazing. MMA Jam back in 2015. The Kolvik Deep Jewels 7 introduction show. That is amazing. That is amazing. That's so cool. I actually get Deep on my... No way, No Chill. That is amazing. That is amazing as well. Mel Gibson, perfect delivery. It's probably not going to play. It's over 11 years old. I'll have to check it out. Wow, this is strange. You're up at a shitty time while I'm here enjoying myself at 9 a.m. Welcome to the club of staying up at a shitty time club. Well, always for Japanese MMA, we got to stay up this late. And I have no problem doing so. And you got Shamrock FC. Let's go. Your time is quite inconvenient. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those out in the UK and Ireland, like, they're the real MVP MMA fans. They're way more committed than us here in North America. 100%. All right. Well, actually, let me get my phone out here because I translated the bout order for this one, because just like in Deep Tokyo, the bout order was a little bit wrong. 9 fights on... Okay, hold on. 3 prelims, then 9 fights. So 12 fights on this card. Damn, it's gonna be a pretty big card here. It's gonna be a pretty big card here. Shamrock, I am madly in love with. All right, so we should have Yokose against Yuna in the first one. You said it, Larry. We might not have the early prelims on here, though. Let's see. Everything's probably out of order on this one as well. Yeah, I think we might only have the main ones here. Yeah, it only says 9 fights. So yeah, if they do indeed show the prelims, we might not have them here on Tapology. But anyways, we'll wait to see what comes up here on the actual broadcast. But it says there's the opening fights. Yeah, there's 3 amateur fights before the main card, before we get to the full main card. Bum, bum, bum. My best friend lives out there in St. Louis, and that's their base. What's the deal with the pants tent? I'm going fucking crazy looking for a Nintendo charger. Which like Super Nintendo or like their OG Nintendo? Yeah, I'm refreshing YouTube just in case. Watch, they're just not even televising the amateurs. I see Hype Man's the only other person in the deep live chat right now. You like life, Isha? The DS. I have a SP one. I have an SP one. Nintendo or Game Boy SP, I guess. Oh man. My voice is fucked, by the way. Hopefully it lasts for ACA. But excited for this card. The last Deep Jewels event that we had actually had quite a few finishes as well. So excited for this one again. Just waiting for the actual broadcast to start so we can see if we're actually going to be seeing the amateur fights. Chauffeur Larry. 3DS for you. I'm going to wait one day to see if my new opponent makes weight and is ready to fight. Hey, hopefully he makes weight, buddy. Game Boy was before my... I thought you were 41 from the Congo. 3DS for me, nice. So yeah, I had a Game Boy Color and Game Boy SP. Well, I still have them both, actually. It was good. It was actually really soothing. I should have made some tea, but it is what it is. Rooting for heavy Fukuda to bounce back. All right, in the broadcast starting here, Deep Jewels 46, ladies and gentlemen. We should have 3 amateur fights. And then we get to the main card. This fave parlay is hitting. We got a good feeling. I'll make weight. What is your weight class? All right. Let me double check. Yeah, I don't think they're on here. Just the actual fights. Yeah, I don't see any of the amateur ones on here. Just double checking. That's okay. I do like how deep they double up on their cards, especially for these like impact ones. On some of their numbered cards, they don't. The numbered cards actually are like, they have a lot more talent on them. But yeah, how was yours, Chris? How was yours? All right, I should get a poll question going. I should make it the same one as last time, unless you guys have a suggestion for a different one. So 9 fights on the main card. How many finishes do we see? Let's do that again. Quite a bit of finishes on that first deep card, which was fun. No finish in the main event of the evening. We had quite a bit before then. I was saying you got 2 finishes on this one. All right. I know it's women's MMA, but even on the last Deep Jewels card, I'll double check I'll see if Tapology updated it. But there are quite a bit. All right, I'm adding the poll question right now. All right, we'll do. All right, we'll aim high with this one. We're gonna go 3, 4, 5, or 6 plus. Poll question is up, ladies and gentlemen. 2015. I was in college in 2015. I'm 31, dude. I'm old. Well, I'm not old, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. My knees are starting to hurt, so I feel like that's like, and I found my first gray hair, so I feel like that's the beginning. And I'm losing my hair. I'm losing my hair. It's turning gray. It's coming out my ears, and my knees hurt. I feel like those are the first stages of getting old. What if God was one of us? That would be gnarly. That would mean God is an MMA fan. Will Hank the Tank debut in PFA? Only time will tell. 31 is prime time. Let's go. Let's go. I'm 39. I was telling Megumi to marry me. She sadly declined. Oh, no. Emotional damage. All right, so the fights haven't started yet, guys. People are coming back in the new Pier Hall for this Deep Jewels card. I'm guessing it's probably going to start in 15 minutes. So anyways, we get to hang out with you guys until then. So yeah, let's take a look actually at the last one and see for reference how many finishes we had. Man, it was back in May. Shit, it feels like yesterday. Yeah, Oshima was on it. So that one finish there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on a 7-fight card, we had 5 finishes. And people say women's MMA is boring. Not in Japan, motherfuckers. But this one is a little bit of a bigger card. I mean, the amateur fights should go by pretty quick. They're 2 rounds, 3 minutes each. Deep Jewels used to be more than just MMA. They were like a lady M1 with various styles before UFC started feeding Got You. I'm pretty sure there was a grappling match, not on 45, but on one of the recent ones as well. You just started high school, did you not, Irish Animal? Bro's got his full life ahead of him. I remember us getting destroyed with the predictions last jeweled card. I expect some action. Let's fucking go. Dude, I remember that too. Yep. But we had some fun finishes, but yeah, our predictions got absolutely cooked. Sounds good, Jelani. Not really. There's no fighting allowed in football, so it's not really like this. I like sports we're allowed to fight in: box, lacrosse, hockey, and obviously combat sports. Now, I do like, I don't hate watching football. So like I watched a little bit of college football last weekend with my friends. I support the CFL because somebody has to. Shout out to the BC Lions. But I live in Minnesota now, so like fuck the Packers, right? But actually, funny enough, you say that tomorrow, for my podcast, the Soda Pod podcast, on my second channel, we are going to one of our brewery partners like event as they're doing a Vikings game day party, and we're going to that event to represent the Soda Pod. So get this, streaming all night, doing ACA in the morning, have to cut ACA short to go and drink beer, running on 0 sleep. It's going to be, I might honestly fall asleep at the brewery, but we'll see. Kovic, my child, is 14. There you go, Irish Animal. There you go. Popular with the ladies. Let me find it here. Irish Animal with the sunglasses on. Prescription, bitch. Yeah. I had to be careful because people can actually see the reflection of the of the event through these. Yeah, okay. About 10 more minutes until we will. Oh, sorry about that, guys. 1 sec. Okay, hopefully that's a A little bit better. I keep saying I'm going to replace this mic cord, and then my lazy ass doesn't. When does ACA start? I think 7 a.m. Eastern? No, 8 a.m. Eastern. Or like 8:30 a.m. Eastern or something like that. It probably is a good idea, but I don't think I can. I mean, it depends how long this card goes. Okay, they're starting now. They are starting now. I believe this is the first amateur fight. Yokose versus Suyame. How many hours is the... Oh, it's going to be long, dude. It's an 18-fight card. Based Irish animal. Jesus. It's just going to be tough today. It's just going to be tough today because this deep card probably will go like 3 hours. I mean, maybe I can squeeze in 1 or 2. I still got to set up the ACA stream and I got to squeeze in a run before we go to the brewery. So my plan was right after Deep Jewels. Oh my God. Is this kickboxing or amateur? Look at these fucking gloves, bro. These are like 16-ounce gloves. I was hoping to go for a run. I'm planning to go for a run after Deep Jewels, set up the ACA stream, shower, shave, stream ACA, and then as soon as I have to leave to go to the brewery, because it's about a 45-minute drive to the brewery, hit up the brewery an hour before the game starts. I'm dipping out in 10 minutes. Sounds good. 0 hours compared to 1 to 2 hours is drastically different. That is true. That is true. Yeah, I got to squeeze in my... I don't think I'll be able to do it in the afternoon because I have a podcast to record later today, like in the afternoon, and then I have a membership stream for the channel. And then after that, I'm probably just going to fucking go to sleep. Yeah, ACA is 8 a.m. Eastern. So 5 hours from now, Funkmaster. Okay, we have our first amateur fight here. Look at the gloves, man. These are crazy. 1 minute, 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, big left hand by Suyama. I missed it, no chill. I missed it. So again, these fights aren't on Tapology. Once we get to the main card, the main 9-fight card, we'll get these up. We'll get these up. 55 seconds on the clock here. Oh man, this mic cord's bugging out again. My apologies, guys. 1 sec. All right. Are you doing a fight companion for it, No Chill? 31 seconds on the clock here. Again, 2 3-minute rounds here. These are just quick warm-up rounds. Cole, it's tough to find for deep. Oh! Knockdown there. Oh, wait, this is kickboxing. I was going to say, these gloves ain't MMA gloves. This is kickboxing. Oh, yeah, and as I look deeper in the fine print, amateur kickboxing. I was just going to say, man, these are not MMA gloves. These are fucking kickboxing gloves. These are straight up 16-ounce gloves. Nice knockdown there for, oh, big left hand, followed by the right. By the girl in the red corner. Cole, honestly, I'm a member of the Deep channel. You're done streaming, No Chill? Yeah, your chat pretty crazy sometimes. Oh, left hand by Yokose. Oh, Yokose with the big left hand. Yokose with another big left hand. Yokose is in the red corner and she's throwing bombs on Suyama. Should have learned from the mod goat Hank the Tank. 1 minute on the clock. I mean, there's some good people in the chat there, but there's like the few that hover around all the MMA chats and just try to cause a ruckus, who are causing ruckus at times. But honestly, I've blocked a couple of them. So I like Mailson, for example. I can't even see the guy's messages, so I don't even know what he's saying. Cut the fat, you don't need the psychopaths. Better change that title. What title, Irish? My run is at 10:30, and I can bother your membership stream thanks to one of your random people. Yeah, shout to Kolvik for getting a membership from one of the. I think it might have been either Ganskow or I forget who else. Ganskow's been gifted memberships lately. Chad Collins is walking out to land down under the rise. Land down under in Rise right now, and it's making me think of Vulcan KO'd. Land down under. Poor Volk. Yeah, but sometimes the women who aren't the best looking are the best fighters, Irish Animal. I mean, look at Chris Cyborg. As much as Denial is a fan of her OnlyFans, okay? Oh, sorry, that's Jessica Andrade. That's Jessica Andrade. Wow, Kid Yamamoto passed away at 41. No way. Anomaly. Anomaly. But yeah, she's cute as hell. Hey, what's up, Guntone Granny? What the hell are you doing up? Why are you not whispering? I only swung by for that and to say hi. And that Mariah's better than Zeve. Let's go. My roommates are at a wedding up in Brainerd, so nobody's home, Guntone Granny. One day still in the dress and heels. What are you doing up, Guntone Granny? Did you just wake up or have you not even gone to bed yet? That's the real question. Big shout to Guntone and Granny, by the way. Huge supporter of my second channel and my podcast, The Soda Pod. I love that. Everyone on the podcast, Guntone and Granny, they were making fun of me. How can you have Murat ranked above Z in the prospect rankings? Tisk, 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 state of Hoppy. Kid Yamamoto died in 2018. Damn. Just the middle of the night, wake up for Tylenol. Woke up in the middle of the night for Tylenol and you stop by the City Life stream to say what's up. Guntone Granny, you're an absolute beauty. Thank you so much. Again, 2 more amateur fights when we get to the main card. Looks like we're going to have another amateur kickboxing fight and then 1 amateur MMA fight. We're just waiting to see who the next 2 girls are walking out. In 2013, I hit on Cyborg so hard, she only knew... I'm happy to be here. Thank you. I'm scouring for links. This damn event gonna find out lots. Guntone Granny is the coolest username I've seen. Dude, Guntone Granny's based. Nah, you're the beauty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, so we got the second amateur kickboxing fight. This one is between Suyama Yuna against Belva. Oh, no, sorry. This one's against Asuka Yokoye against Hana Suyama. What's the base call? Bro, Skatesman's making a lot of money off the base toll in this one. I'm gonna go with Suyama on this one, just because she's a little bit taller and lankier, hype man. Lock it in. There's $10 gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Gun Tone Granny, by the way, this fight card, all Japanese women. It's the Deep Jewels. So Deep is an MMA promotion in Japan. Deep Jewels is the all women's promotion. Now they do like men and women cards on some of their bigger numbered cards, but Deep Jewels all women, and these girls are badass. We were just looking at the last card. There were only 7 fights on the last Deep Jewels card. And 5 of those fights ended in either submission or knockout. It was awesome. I got the girl in the red. Yeah, that's who I'm picking as well. Oh, no, sorry. No, I picked Suyama. Never mind. I picked Suyama. The girl in the red is Yuko. They're actually both pretty tall. Damn. Oh, big right hand by Yuko. Both these girls are pretty tall. All right, lock it in for you as well. Yeah, they're at a wedding up in northern Minnesota. Good to see you again, my man. Yo, we're doing ACA after this as well, Idaho. We're going all night, all morning. It's going to be awesome. 52 seconds on the clock here in this amateur kickboxing bout. Yuko swinging a miss with the right hand. Suyama in the blue. Nice kick there by Suyama. I'm not watching Rise, but who was in the live chat earlier? Nice, dude. Arthur's watching Rise right now. 28 seconds on the clock. Oh, nice body kick by Suyama. Oh, nice right hand by Yuko, and she knocks down Suyama. Momoko is smoking hot. What I tell you guys, base gun tone granny. And that is it for the first round. Gone without a trace. Oh, awesome, dude. Dude, you're making good time. You're making good time. Are you not tired right now, or are you just jacked up on the caffeine like me? I used to drive like all night, by the way, whenever I went on road trips as well. Even when I was driving from the island to Minnesota, I mean, obviously I drive all day, but like I did a good chunk of the driving at night as well. And just like whenever I was tired, would sleep. Caught a second win. Nice. I'm not sure, Hernan. I have to leave my place, I think, at around 9:30, 10-ish. 9:45, 10-ish my time. So 10:30, 11-ish Eastern. Hey, final stretch, baby. Let's go. There's no traffic getting there at this hour. Us youngs don't know the meaning of the word tie red. 59 seconds on the clock in this second round. Again, we'll get the ticker on the bottom of the screen, and we'll get the actual matchup on screen when we get to the main card. They have 3 quick amateur fights to start this card off. 2 kickboxing cards and 1 amateur MMA fight, which is coming up next. And then we'll get to the actual card here, guys. There's just no matchup for it here on Tapology. 35 seconds. Oh, big shots there by Yuko. Yuko stalking down Suyama right now. Yuko already has a knockdown in the first round, by the way. I'm out. Super leg. 21 seconds on the clock. Hey, keep driving safe, man. If anything, thanks for checking in so we know you're safe, brother. Super duper lek. And again, thanks for the donut on the last stream, dude. You're far too kind. All right. End of the fight here. All right. Girl in the red's gonna win this one. Sounds good, Hank. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and all the support as always, my man. Have a great night. Yep. And we were right with the knockdowns and the good second round there. Asuka Yoko is the winner. Big win. Yep. Knockdown in the first round. Some big shots in the second. Like I said, Hernan, I will be streaming the first chunk of it. Wish there was a fight companion. Fighters versus alter egos. What's up, you don't know me? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Good night, Guntone Granny. Yeah, I was saying, hey, anyone have any ideas for a UFC 5 series I can do on my channel? Looking for some ideas. All right, last amateur fight before we get to the actual card here. We got Asuka versus Ishiki. All right. Who am I picking for this one? We're picking blind here for fun, Hype MMA. I'm going to go... I'm going to go Ishiki. I'm going to go Ishiki. I don't even know their weight class. The GOAT. I do have to set up the stream after this one, so we'll see how long it goes. Let's go. Yeah, even I think Idaho, he dipped, but if you post them in the live chat, I'll text them to him. Chad Collins, let's go. I'll text him the updates. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, the last so it's an amateur MMA fight. Last amateur fight before we get to the main card. Second fighter making her walk out now. Appreciate you, Archer. Fight I'm most excited for. Obviously, main event. Also the Yamazaki fight. Saito. This one I'm most excited for, though. Out of those three, probably the main event, to be honest. Fukuda fighting a French girl as well. The Suda fight for you. Nice. Her last KO was scary. I want to see Libby on the deep card. Yo, Arthur. How did Ryo Nasukawa do? 16-year-old out of China. All right. Round one in this final amateur fight here. I want to see Cho. She got a big KO last time. Oh, that's Tension's bro. Jesus Christ. Of course it is. He won. Nasukawa. Of course it's Tension. Tension Nasukawa. Hey, what's up, Artem? Good to see you, buddy. Sorry, we'll get back to the fight here in a sec. Mm-mm. Oh, nice. It's ladies. Deep Jewels. Interesting title. Pretty good. I like it. Power nap time, says Hernan. Right. Second round body punch kick. Thank you, Archer. Appreciate you. The women don't leave you alone. Artem, how you doing, buddy? How's your weekend going? And thank you for the updates for our boy. And Brandor's still here as well. And here like house furniture. Yeah, my name's Isha, dude. Nice to meet you. About to muck some ramen myself. Let's go. By the way, big shout out to Artem MMA. Don't forget to check out his channel, guys. Go subscribe as well. Bro, by the way, I've been texting and reading the chat here. We have an absolute brawl going on right now. Asuka with a straight right jab. And Ishiki actually landing some big shots as well. Ishiki, by the way, in the blue corner. Ishiki wearing some damage there as her nose is starting to bleed. Let's go in for it, the long ride. 42 seconds on the clock. Asuka being pushed up against the cage right now. Ishiki looked like she was going to drop for a takedown. I'm good, boss. Pretty tired. About to record my 306 picks. Let's go. Right hand by Ishiki, and Ishiki drops Asuka. Asuka trying to get back up to her feet here, but Ishiki landing some hammer fist. Ishiki with the left hand. Back up to her feet. And made meth. And that is it for the first round. Damn. Dude, this is amateur. I have an idea. I'm creating a league in the game. It'll be Irish fighters. Nice. Also, boss, you should try Tuatara Pale Ale if you can. It goes hard. Maybe only available in New Zealand. I'll check if they distribute it here. Thank you for the suggestion. You know I like beer. Appreciate you, man. I am a fan of the pale ales. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the suggestion, Artem. I just bookmarked it there. I'll check it out if they sell internationally, if they sell in Minnesota here. 3 minutes on the clock. Do you watch Deep at all, Artem? The Tokyo Impact card was actually pretty fun. Quite a bit of finishes. Ishiki, by the way, hematoma under her right eye, and her nose is bleeding. The doctors are taking a look at her. Since this is an amateur fight, she is wearing a lot of damage already. I haven't, Hernan. I haven't. Okay, it looks like she's good enough to fight here. Oh, we got this war cry yelling. Jessica Andrade's Japanese looking. Ishiki. Or sorry, Asuka. Ready to throw some bombs, and Asuka with the left hand again. Ishiki, though, dragging Asuka to the ground. Looking for potentially I was going to say a guillotine or standing guillotine, but not even close. And Ishiki with the left hand. I don't follow Deep too closely, but I like to keep a close eye on the fights in China. Got you. More of a Japanese MMA fan myself. But I do like JCK. I have to say, I've fallen in love with JCK. Every single JCK card, there's like gnarly fucking knockouts. But don't watch too much like Wulin Fang. 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. I just like the superior rule set in Japan. If you can't kick someone in the face when they're on the ground, it's fake MMA. in my opinion. If you can't stomp someone or knee someone on the ground, what are we even doing here? Watering down fighting? Come on. 1 minute 49 seconds on the clock. I know I'm fucked in the head. They are hurt, and there's quite a few promotions in China. Like I said, JCK being a really exciting one as well. Oh, look at the right eye. This is an amateur fight, bro. Oh! She's like bleeding out of her freaking eye socket right now. Dude, they might call the fight here. Oh my God, dude. That is nasty. Yeah, you got to stop the fight. This is an amateur fight. Dude, she's bleeding out of her freaking eye socket right now. Oh my goodness. They're letting her continue. Dude, the Japanese are savage, man. This is an amateur fight. 1 minute 40 seconds left on the clock. This is crazy. Right hand by Asuka. What's up, Hillcat? This is wild, bro. Good thing Japan has a good healthcare system. Holy crap. Poor Z Wang piecing up or piling up a loss after the crazy momentum he had. Or picking up a loss after the momentum he had. JCK and Wu Feng are great. Doesn't seem like there's any great fighters coming out if there's since the guys from China aren't finding as much success as I thought. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But it's fun to watch them against like their own level of competition. Oh, big left hand by Asuka. Asuka with the high kick. Dude, Asuka looks like the Japanese Jessica Andrade, I swear. Left by Asuka. Looking for the takedown. Here's Ishiki. Honestly, Hernan, I probably would. The roommates aren't home, Ilkat. 25 seconds on the clock. Zhang Mingyang looks promising at least. 18 seconds on the clock. That's sweet. You're on like the Chinese MMA fighter beat. 10 seconds on the clock. Hammer fist there by both of these gals. Swing and a miss there by Ishiki. Asuka with the left hand, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the amateur fights on this card. Sheesh! I can't believe they didn't stop the fight. Yeah, Mingyang Zhang. He's pretty legit. Yeah, beating Brenson Ribeiro in his last fight there earlier this year. I forget the name of it, but there was one that had like the whole blood sport type of like setting around it. You know how I feel about the hammer fist technique. You must not be a fan of Trevor Peak. Damn, that right eye, dude, of Ishiki is messed up, bro. Yeah, Asuka's going to win this one. They weren't even being paid for this fight. And Asuka wins. All right. Well, the main card is starting now, ladies and gentlemen. And we got Super Benkei against Kondo Serina in the first one. Yeah, I haven't posted a fight companion for it yet, just because it's usually super damn early, but I'm a big fan of EFC. I watch and catch up on most of their cards. It's just like I do, like my roommates are away. They're at a wedding up north, so that's why I'm hooting and hollering. Or else it would be some ASMR. Ass motherfucking streaming. But yeah, I'm the only one here. So EFC, it's tough to do like super early streams because I don't want to be that dick waking them up. But it's a good promotion. It's a good promotion. Same with like Eternal MMA. Every now and then I like want to do Eternal, but it's at crazy hours too, which clearly I don't care about. Look at me. It's almost 4 a.m. But yeah, it's mostly just being considerate for my roommates. But once I get my own place, or once they move, or whoever moves first, then we'll probably do more funky regional shows at weirder hours. All right, let me update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. 9 fights on this main card, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this one. Again, big shout out to everybody in the live chat here in Artem MMA, guys. If you haven't already, go check out his channel. Does awesome fight breakdowns, picks and predictions videos. Love his Dana White Contender Series breakdowns as well. If ever like I'm doing my little rundown for Dana White Contender Series or taking notes myself and I'm like, I'm like unsure on something, I'll like always refer back to Artem and be like, what did Artem say? What did Artem say? Because I know even if I've watched some tape, Artem's probably watched more. So do him a favor, go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. And big shout out to everyone who's hung out with us here today. We've been streaming so much last few days. We did Eris, Octagon, One Championship, Cage Warriors, UFC, Bellator, Deep. We're on our second Deep here. And then if my voice lasts, and we get some time to prep, we'll do a little ACA in the morning. And thank you guys for helping the channel get to 11,000 subscribers as well. Or should I say thank you to half the country of Afghanistan, because that Afghan fighter on Octagon brought everybody to our stream. So thank you. Well, they do an amateur. They do an amateur. But not in the pros. Because you can't land an elbow knockout like Padilla did or Superlek with elbow pads in the pro ranks, right? The fighters know what they're getting into, Ilka, right? The fighters know what they're getting into. And that's why I have so much respect for these athletes. Always stay a week ahead. Week 6 doesn't look like the most high-level card, but it's going to be a really fun one. Let's go. Hey, sometimes the most high-level ones aren't necessary or are the most fun ones because we get some of the crazier, scrappier fights, right? Fuck it. We're already getting to week 5, then week 6. Man, it's going by just like that, eh? All right, the fighters are making their walk to the cage now. We have Sayaka Hishinuma against Serina Kondo. Hishinuma 3-3 as a pro. She is 2-3 in her last 5 fights. Did win her last 2 fights though. Oh, they're doing their little opening ceremony here where they just invite all the girls into the cage. Oh yeah, literally that's what they're doing. 1 KO TKO, 0 submission, 2 decision. No, Ilcat, you have to pay for a membership on the Deep YouTube channel. 2 KO TKOs in Deep, or sorry, Jesus Christ. 2 and 1 in Deep, 1 and 2 in Deep Jules. Beat a girl making her debut in her last fight and a 7-10 gal in the fight before then. Before then was on a 3-fight losing streak. The 7-10 gal was the best gal that she beat, and that was in late 2023. Also had a win against one girl on the amateur scene. Looking at her opponent, Serina Kondo. 0-3 as an amateur. Will be making her pro debut here tonight. Yeah, hasn't even gotten a win yet on the amateur scene, but is going pro. Juicy. Oh my goodness. Suda. The lineup of my future throwaway wife selection. Heard I'm needed in China. That's so awesome that you've been covering this promotion since like the very beginning, Kolvik. So they got a little opening ceremony here. All these girls making their walk into the cage as they're being announced. And then we'll get to the first fight here. Again, big shout to everyone staying up with us here for Deep Jewels. Appreciate you guys. Not the biggest crowd here, but they're happy to see these girls. All right, I think that's all of them actually. How do you even find so many organizations? I'm a junkie when it comes to mixed martial arts, dude. I wish I could watch them all the time, but there's only so many hours in the day. There's only so many screens I have. There's only so much time I can spend not working to pay bills to be able to watch them. Well, Tapology has the list. Same with like Sherdog. And Kapoza, who draws from that list that tells you every week what fights are coming up. So I primarily refer to like Fight Center and things like that on, like I said, on Sherdog or Tapology, or even Kapoza on his weekly list. And then as you start learning about more regional fighters, you look at their resume and you see, okay, they fought here, they fought here. Oh, what's that promotion? Oh, let me check that out. Oh, they actually have a fight card this week and it's free on YouTube. Sweet, I'm going to watch it, sort of thing. Yeah, it's true. Women and support are what got all my views and my intros. I sent you a link with a lot of juicy info. Yo, ACA Young Eagles is great as well. There's an ACA Young Eagles card in September actually coming up. Not tomorrow's this morning's ACA card, but one coming up in a couple weeks. What's the funniest MMA situation you remember? Let's go. Yeah, shout out to Kaposa. One of the funniest MMA situations I remember. I'm trying to think. Something like funny and like memorable. Not many funny things recently. I mean, like one of the craziest recent things was, I think I talked about this on a stream earlier today, was Juan Archuleta missed weight in Japan for a Ryzen card against Kaya Sakura, or a Ryzen fight against Kaya Sakura, because he was sick. And he still wanted to fight because he flew all the way to Japan. And basically, the Japanese commission told him that if he made weight an hour before the fight was supposed to start, he could still fight. So like during the fight card that had already happened, he's like still trying to make weight. Makes weight an hour before the fight's going to start. So like during the featured fight, makes weight, comes out, and then gets kneed right in the stomach, and it's all over. Mukaya versus Cop was funny. Betch Kohara. Oh my God. If this stream gets to 100 likes, will you stream ACA? I'm going to stream ACA anyways. That was the plan. Ronda Rousey making that girl go poo. Ooh, I mean, I don't think that was funny at all, personally. Oh, when Chelsea Chandler was running away from Dumont, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Oh my God. The track star Chelsea Chandler. That actually, thank you for reminding me of that. That was hilarious. Is that Chris Gray English for who do I think is the best looking? I think the best looking matchup is Yamazaki versus Mahina China. Or Misaki Suda against Eun Bi Cho. When Kevin Lee did the chicken dance after Barbosa hit him. Mine is when Shamil gave up midway in a fight. Do you ever have toast with honey and butter? Yep. No, not much butter, but I guess a little bit of butter and honey. Yeah, I do like honey. I do like honey. It's just expensive, so I steal my roommates. I don't like seeing Tony get hurt. Okay, never mind then, hype man. Oh, sheesh. I take it back. I take it back. I just straight up looking at the picture. It was what a reporter asked Armin once about Kayla Harrison. Oh, jeez. Chandler not getting a fight. Tony losing the interim title by falling were funny to think about. Oh, when Mike Perry, thought you had a friend, boy. I'll be honest, butter doesn't have much taste after the first bite for some reason, unless you put a lot. How many sticks he would throw is European way to say how many times would you hit it? Became a meme right away. Here we go. Matches on tap. Who we going with? Poll. I am going with... I'm going with Sayaka. Locking it in. See if the chat can go perfect. Became a meme right away. I like that. I like that. All right. Kondo making her way into the cage right now. I'm picking... Yeah, let me know your picks, guys. Let me know your picks. Going with Sayaka in this one. Because he was like, brother, I throw one stick. Want to know something hilarious? Kayla Harrison, official ESPN and UFC pictures mixed with a balding fighter for some reason. No way. Hold on, I got to see this. The ESPN one? Mike and MVP arguing in Ariel's part felt like a fever dream. Dude, and it led up to a great fight, too. Thought you had a friend, boy. Yeah, that ain't the most beautiful picture. I'll say that. Sayaka all the way. Yeah, Kondo's making her pro debut. Sayaka, by the way, 44 years of age against the 27-year-old Serina Kondo. It's not her hair. She's 44. Sayaka, 44 years of age against Serina Kondo, who's 27. We're going with the 44-year-old. Let's go. I will in a bit, Chris. We got a fight about to start here. Round one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Four minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. Low kick there by Sayaka. And Sayaka in the red corner, Kondo in the blue. My all-time favorite interview was when Ariel interviewed Diego Sanchez in 2019 during International Fight Week. What an interview! When he got very serious. 4 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Going for the takedown here is Kondo. All right, Chris, I'm going to jump on Twitter here. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Unable to take Sayaka to the ground so far, anyways, is Kondo. Good job by Sayaka. Is that the one? Oh, the one you tagged me in earlier? It's so fucking crazy, man. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Back at center. Oh my god, dude. It's so fucking funny. In some cult-like thing. Oh yeah, fuck you, that crazy his crazy trainer. 3 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Thank God he got he's since cut ties with him for over a year now, which is good. 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Over in the Rise co-main, Kan Nakamura won by decision, went to tiebreaker round. Thank you so much, Archer. You're the man. Yep. Joshua Fabia. 2 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. Oh, a nice right hand by Kondo. Two minutes and 30 seconds. So nuts, that's a real video. Yeah, Joshua Fabia, that crazy fuck. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Looking for the takedown again here is Kondo, but unable to get it. Good takedown defense by Sayaka. I never did MMA, but I did kickboxing and just like I learned kung fu and I would do fighting competitions. So I did some kickboxing competitions and just did general martial arts tournaments when I was younger. And then I do jiu-jitsu now. I train jiu-jitsu now. Hopefully by next spring or next summer, I'll be ready to do some white belt competitions. Yeah, I read about that too, Chris Gray. But I get like none of that footage from what I read and heard, and I talked to a few people as well. And again, I don't really have any crazy like high level sources, but it was just Fabia being crazy, and there like wasn't any footage of that shit. 1 minute and 6 seconds on the clock. Would you rather get KO, submission, or unfair decision go against you? I mean, I've been knocked out so many times. I don't want to get knocked out again. Like, I've been knocked out so many times, dude. It's not good. It's not good. Well, I guess so many times crazy, but like from fighting and schoolyard fights and things like that, getting knocked out fucking sucks. 25 seconds on the clock, by the way. Submitted. I don't mind being submitted. It just depends what kind of submission. Like if it was a choke or something like that, doesn't bother me. Knee bars or heel hooks would suck. Oh, a nice right hand by Sayaka. Yeah, knockdown in street fight fucking sucks. I've told this story before. I didn't get knocked out by this one, but at the end of the first round, when I was in, I think it was still in elementary school. It wasn't even in fucking high school, but it was close to high school. So I was like 11 or 12. We had like I grew up in Canada, so like field trips / gym classes, we go like skating, ice skating. And I was getting in a tussle with the guy on the ice. And a few guys kind of like ganged up on me, and the one guy grabbed my head and went boom right on the ice, and I fucking shattered my nose, dude. It was bad. Yeah. Sometimes it's like a quick flash in your back. Sometimes like you wake up and you're like, oh fuck, what happened? And you don't remember much. Onwin Frangmere daughter gonna pro debut. Yeah, because she's wrestling right now, right? Got Aspen Lad's brother making his pro debut next week. Nice. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it all. 4 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock. I was in a martial arts tournament one time. I was elbowed in the chin and got knocked out, and that fucking sucked because that hurt. Like, I remember pain out, waking up, and just being sore as fuck. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. So when are we going to fight the ones who Nagi set the date, bro? Oh, dude, it was so long ago. I actually became friends with one of the guys in university, funny enough. Damn, that's brutal. Thank God I never learned to skate properly. What is the most vicious KO you've seen? Mine is Francis knocking out Overeem. Also, Sugar knee to Cheeto's face was vicious. Oh, I've seen so many soccer kicks in Ryzen that I don't even know which one is like the most vicious, but also there was actually, no, there's a pretty vicious KO in one championship Muay Thai where the guy knocks the guy out on the feet, and as he's falling down, he gets kicked in the face while he's already knocked out. That one was pretty wild. Wonder if Aspen Lad's brother is going to miss weight by 30 pounds too. 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. But yeah, Ilkat, I'm pretty sure it's one of the shorts on my channel. But yeah, O'Malley didn't KO Cheeto, by the way. It was vicious, but it wasn't a KO. 3 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. Sounded like a baseball bat to a chin. Oh, fuck. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, my God. I promise next stream I'm throwing this mic cord in the trash. It was all over him being too rough with my favorite stuffy. Tony KO by Chandler or Volk KO by Islam. Which one is worse? Oh, the Tony. Tony folded like a lawn chair. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Let me see if I can find that one on my channel that I'm referring to. Ref separates the fighters. 2 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Oh, a nice right hand by Sayaka. Two minutes and 19 seconds. Body kick by Sayaka. Two minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Oh, nice right hand by Sayaka. One minute and 56 seconds on the clock. Chandler pointing and doing flips was funny and cringe. You didn't read the message above that one, so it didn't make sense what I said. I also became friends with a dude who was the first person I ever beat the shit out of before. Oh, nice. Yeah, check this out. 1 minute and 28 seconds on the clock. Boom! That one was pretty gnarly. What do you mean goal? 1 minute 11 seconds on the clock. Not really. It's just... Oh, hey, get those fingers out of the cage. Get those fingers out of the cage. Nice takedown there by Kondo. I mean, I guess grow it. It would be cool to be able to leverage some of the like fight companions that I do here and actually get a job in calling real fights. It'd be cool to have to work less and just do this more. But those aren't realistic goals. Those are never going to happen. So I guess it's just for fun. Hang out with you guys, watch fights. 30 seconds on the clock. Hey, cage grab, cut her fingers off. Cut her fingers off. That one was pretty gnarly too. But he didn't knock him out. He just crushed his skull. 17 seconds on the clock. Back up to her feet. Looking for a back take here is Sayaka. Final seconds of the second round. Too many cage grabs for my liking by Sayaka. Hey, what's up, Steve? Good to see you, buddy. I don't sleep. I just watch fights, dude. And that is it for the second round, which I believe is the whole fight here in this one. How are you doing, Steve? What are you doing up? When do you plan on streaming again? Oh, yellow card for all the cage grabs. Good. Hopefully ACA in about 5 hours. Or I guess 4 hours now. Depends how long this... If this fight card ends in 4 hours, then we'll do ACA. How's your weekend going, Steve? Good. Had a rough night trying to get to bed. Hey, well, I hope you get a good sleep, my man. Good recharge. Long night, I should say. Not rough. Okay. Hey, well, hope you get a good sleep, my man. Like I said, recharge them batteries. All right, one second, okay. I'm just listening in for the decision here. I'm pretty sure Kondo's going to get the win due to that yellow card. I'm not sure if that's like point deduction or what here. And Kondo wins her first ever MMA fight. First in amateur, first in pro. Well, I mean, she never won an amateur. And she won her first pro MMA fight. Cosmo Alexander, that's who it was. Oh, dude, trust me, this is just a regular weekend, my man. All I do is watch fights. I don't sleep. Dang, and the tears are rolling in textbook Japanese fashion. Appreciate your concern, but I'll recharge as well, just like Steve tomorrow night. I don't stream all night all the time, but like I like I said, I have a subscription to Deep, and whenever they are doing shows, like I want to get my money's worth. Russian versus Brazilian versus American MMA fighters. Who do you got? I don't know. I can't really. You got to give me names, right? Because there's some Brazilians that are better than some Russians. There's some Americans that are better than some Brazilians. There's some Americans that are better than some Russians. Like overall, the Dagestani region of Russia, region of Russia are very, very good, right? There's some parts of Brazil that have better fighters. And there's some parts of the States, too, that have better fighters. Like, there's not a lot of kickboxers who come out of the United States. It's mostly D1 wrestlers and or boxers, right? So I personally can't just, like, group it into nation. Now, like I said, the Dagestani wrestlers right now, they're crushing it. But, I don't know, I'd say, like, the Brazilians and Russians definitely are producing more high-level MMA fighters than the Americans right now. But I think it'd be easier to compare fighter versus fighter than just nation on nation. American just based on numbers. Maybe they're producing more, but not more high-level ones right now. I mean, I haven't, and it's just off the top of my head. America wins. U.S. has the GOAT, Demetrius Johnson. Yes. But I would say as far as like the high-level guys go, Russian, the Dagestani region, Russians and Brazilians right now anyways. And I'm just thinking like, I guess UFC in particular probably have the more high-level guys than the Americans. But Steve is right. Due to the population, like there's a lot of, especially wrestlers who come out of college. All right, next fight we have coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. Second fight on the card. Murayama against Haruka Suzuki. Ladies are making their way to the cage. Let me just update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. I'll get back to chat here. And already we got a prediction wrong, Hype MMA. All right. Crocodiles versus alligators versus tiger shark. Who you got? Crocodile. Slower but more powerful. Until they give him an Ankalaev or a grappler similar to him. Let's go the Asian chick. The UFC will never let him lose it until he's ready to retire. I like it too. I like it too. Why do you think Roundtree's fighting him instead of Ankalaev? Exactly what you said here.
Exactly that.
Khabib brought the whole city with him and got everyone a belt. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, fuck's sakes, wrong fight here. I was going off Tapology, not my official bout order. Sorry about that, guys. It's actually Akari, Kamise versus straight up Sarah in this one. Sorry, I literally saved the bout order and everything here, and I was looking on Tapology. My bad, guys. My bad. Let me quickly update the ticker, and we'll get back to this one. Damn, wake up, Bisha. The Napitis, bro, undefeated. Streaming 15 plus hours and staying up till 4 a.m. Undefeated. All right, we'll get back to the commentary here in a sec. Sorry about that, guys. All right. There we go. Now we're back on track. Sarah, for you. You know what? I'll go head to head. I'll go Akari. Locking it in. Excuse me. 4 minutes on the clock here. And Sarah in the blue corner, Akari in the red. Scrambling right now are both these fighters, and Sarah with the reversal. Sarah now in the top position. I think these are just random Asians from Google Images and not the actual fighters. Alex is already 37, which surprises me. Yeah, well, he had a long career in kickboxing. Some of them might be. I can confirm these two are definitely the chicks fighting right now. I mean, sometimes I'll multi-stream to Twitch, but I get like no views on Twitch. So not really, but sometimes I'll stream to Twitch, but I would rather people come to YouTube because I can actually make a little bit of money off YouTube. Keyword, a very little bit of money. 3 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. And I'd rather build up one channel versus a Twitch channel that doesn't matter, right? And I just don't like Twitch anyways. Sarah has like 100% finish rate. Sarah is 3-2 in her last 5 fights as an amateur. This is her first pro fight, and she is in the top position right now. 1 KO, TKO, 1 submission, 3 decisions. Oh, looking for an armbar here is Akari, and she doesn't get it. Is working on the back here is Akari. She did win her last 3 amateur fights against a 1-0 gal, 2-1, and 1-6 gal. Akari, 3-1 as a pro. Akari is on her back right now. Feet planted by Sarah, though, in the guard. Akari, 3-1. 1-1 in deep. Excuse me. Also fought in Shudo Torayo. She fought and beat a 0-12 chick, but she beat a 4-3 gal in her last fight. The amateur scene went 3-3. Oh man, fucking voice is going. 1 minute and 51 seconds on the clock. Still in the full guard of Kamise is Sarah. Sarah with the left hand. John Jones has been competing at the highest level for different UFC era from the 2010s and now 20s. Well, he's barely competing now, let's be perfectly honest. But yes, absolutely dominated the 2010s, that era. Looking to try to maybe go for an armbar here is Kamise. Kamise going for an armbar here. Kamise going for an armbar here. 1 minute, 16 seconds on the clock. Sarah hasn't tapped yet. Oh, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Kamise getting the armbar finish. First round finish for Akira Kamise. I don't like Twitch either. Don't let Dana know about this or he won't stop yapping. Is there anything worth rewatching on the UFC Fight Night I missed? Yes, watch the Padilla fight. Watch the Cody Durden fight. Those two in particular. Those are fun. Yeah, watch Matt Schnell and Cody Durden. And yeah, watch Rong Zhu and Padilla. Those two are worth watching for sure. And I'm wrong again. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The Gilbert match was fun. It was a full 5 rounds though. Don't listen to nothing here. Listen to me. I don't know how Nutton wasn't impressed with Padilla's performance. It blows my mind that people are dogging this UFC card. It wasn't a great card by any means, but there were some good fights, there were some fun finishes. Those two in particular. Especially when Buddy's like, yeah, I saw Superlek do that move and I wanted to do the same. What's up, Roman? Good to see you. All right. Next fight on the card here is T versus Suzuki Boss Haruka. Where's this next one? Wait, what the heck? Why is this one not showing up? Haruka. Oh, because it's right here. Duh. Here we go. The one that I had on screen last time. All right. The ladies are making their walkouts now. Third fight on this main card. Well, there's no Muay Thai on Ryzen, so it wouldn't happen. I will never in my life watch back a whole fight night. I thought he was asking in general, watching the card. The card in general was terrible. I think terrible is a stretch, but yeah, like I wouldn't recommend watching back this whole card. I don't think it was a good card. I don't think it was a bad card. I was entertained with quite a few fights. I really only think that like there were two big stinkers, and then there's some good scraps. The first women's fight had a finish so great. Yeah, like there weren't like crazy high level fights, but I feel like people like they hold the UFC to way too high of a standard here and set their expectations way too high. And maybe just because I watch so much MMA, the UFC is just another, and mind you, a good, and well, the NHL, the MLB, the NFL of mixed martial arts, I get it. But maybe it's just a me thing where I'm just like, oh, it's another high level fight promotion, and I hope for good fights, but I don't expect it to be like out of this world. Especially this fight night. Like I didn't have super high expectations for this fight night. And honestly, It didn't disappoint me. But anyways, I would say yes, the Padilla and Durden fight. Watch those ones back. I've been awake for 16 hours and I'm already sleepy. I agree, Padilla was great. Cody was getting starched until he got the gilly. Kong Wang kick Tai's head off. Haruka is the pick. I'm going with Haruka as well. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Yuki Yoza, the K1 champ, calling out Superlek on social media. I saw that. I don't know why all the Japanese fighters want to go to 1. I don't know either. You should post your notes in the community post so we can see what you did right, which took 2 pages. Or you can watch my UFC picks and predictions video. I am not really. 4 minutes on the clock. Dude, I'll sleep when I'm dead, bro. I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'd add Garcia and Bulgarian just for how much they dominated. Yeah, Bulgarian dominated, and same with Garcia. Garcia versus Nelson was supposed to be close. I've never been in a guillotine. Nope. Like more than 48 hours. We did like 35 hours straight streaming 2 years ago. Or not even 2 years ago, last year. I like Stab Fairtex. Yeah, she's good. No, there are no links for this, AJ. You got to become a member on the Deep channel. Good to see you, by the way, AJ. Did you see President Awesome declare war on 1? And if so, your thoughts? I like it. I like it. 3 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock here. But yeah, definitely been awake, either working or doing YouTube stuff for like over 2 days. I think 35 hours with only like either an hour or a half an hour break in between 2 cards was the longest we streamed. And that was not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. Yeah, there's definitely stinker cards. I'm definitely a glass half full kind of guy when it comes to the sport because I love the sport so much and I love combat sports. But there's definitely cards that suck, man. There's definitely cards that suck. Oh, a nice right hand by Tia. Tia in the red corner, by the way. Suzuki in the blue. Wholeheartedly disagree. That would be disgusting. I hate that shit. That would suck so much. Ilkat, that would suck so much. 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. My whole life, dude. UFC started in 1993. I was born in 93, and my dad, by the time I was like 2 or 3, already had UFC like 1 to 5 on VHS. So I've been watching UFC my whole life. As long as I've been watching UFC and MMA my whole life. I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to wake me up in the middle of the nights to watch the old Pride FC cards that you'd find like an hour tape delay. Oh, a nice right hand by Tia on whatever channel in Canada he found them on. And I did all my friends like played hockey and soccer growing up. I did martial arts, so parents let me watch martial arts movies and UFC. Like I said, Pride FC and other random promotions and things like that. So yeah, I've been watching martial arts my whole life. 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock. No, the president of karate combat. I only started around Charles versus Islam. Oh, you're new. 1 minute and 4 seconds on the clock. Yeah, dude, I remember. Oh, big right hand by Tia. She rocked Suzuki. Suzuki desperately going for a takedown right now. 52 seconds on the clock. That's a good question. I Oh man, that's a good question. I think BKFC, just because it's still like so shocking and us humans like to see that overall. But it is a little bit brutal for some people, and Karate Combat is growing at a pretty big rate right now, especially them adding better rules to the sport. I think Karate Combat will grow to be bigger than we expected, but I think BKFC will still be bigger, let's say in like 3 years. I love Shane Carwin, man. God, I wanted him to beat Brock Lesnar so bad, and he was so close, man. Biggest gloves in UFC history, biggest hands in UFC history. And that's the end of the first round. Great first round by Tia. I don't think he's a casual. He's just new to mixed martial arts. It's very different calling someone a casual versus someone who's new to mixed martial arts. Someone who's a casual just casually watches just like a card here and there or watches the big cards. You can still be new to mixed martial arts and being hardcore. Like my buddy Shane, for example, Ilcat. He only started watching MMA pretty hardcore when I made my channel 2-3 years ago. But he watches every regional promotion. He watches all UFC. He's in every single one of our live chats, right? And he's far from a casual. My parents woke me up to anything but pride. I have bad parents. Do you think Dana would ever pay the fighters more? People are more inclined to watch streams without paying otherwise. I don't think pay-per-view numbers have anything to do or have any correlation with the fighters' paychecks. The UFC is making so much money off their brand deals and other things like that anyways. Pay-per-views is not their primary source of income. 4 minutes, like, as far as to redistribute money throughout the company. 4 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Both Karate Combat and BKFC are niche branches of MMA. 4 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. It broke my heart when he lost to Lesnar. He was so close in the first round. By the way, 30 seconds into round 2. Yeah, for some people, it's too barbaric. I love that shit, man. I want to see more blood. I want to see more violence. Oh, counter left and right by Tia. I love that Ryzen and BKFC have a partnership now, and they're like exchanging fighters back and forth. Oh, boxing, 100%. 100% boxing. Dude, literally, like, there's people who die every year from boxing. There's that kid who died right after the Japanese show around New Year's. 22, 23-year-old on that Inoue card who got knocked down like, what was it, like 5 or 6 times throughout that fight, was like shaking as he was walking out of the ring. And I remember my buddy in the live chat, we were covering that live on the channel. And my buddy Dylan in the live chat was saying, oh, dude, I've seen this before. This is not good. Right into a coma, brain bleed, died a month later. Takes years to advance from casual. Casuals are advancing. Yeah, boxing's much worse for the brain. I think if it goes the distance, Robert Whittaker will win an extra round or 2. So if it's 5 rounds, I think Robert Whittaker will win 3. If it's 3 rounds, I think Robert Whittaker will win 2. Yeah, pretty sure Disney's paying UFC billions annually. If only Chael could stay in the octagon against Jones for longer, the doctor might have ended the match and gave Chael the win. See, only a non-casual would know that.
Exactly.
I'm impressed. 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Because of his toe being dislocated and cut. When Shane Burgos lost to Edson, I was worried he would die. Yeah, that was scary too. Steve. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Low kick by Suzuki. Hamza going to KO Whittaker. Bobby too small. Hazmat couldn't KO just like he KO'd Burns. Oh, wait, he didn't KO Burns. 1 minute and 55 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 48 seconds. I only thought one did. That 23-year-old. 1 minute 33 seconds. Oh, a nice counter right by Tia. Outside low kick by Suzuki. Well, I guess we'll find out, Ilkat. I was at the event, Dr. Stoppage. It should have been. You were at that event? No way. Outside low kick by Suzuki. I still feel like a little sick because like it was an awesome fight, and I'm here on the live. I'm here like streaming and like cheering it on, like, yo, let's go. This is awesome. Like, what a war. And then as he was like shaking, leaving the ring, it was like, oh man, this is scary. 45 seconds on the clock. I might get in trouble with my boss tomorrow or Monday. If I manage to get through it, I'll drop a donut next time you're on. Oh, Steve, you don't have to do that, Steve. You're an absolute beauty. See, I just appreciate you hanging out with us here in the live chat. I see you in Guru's chat. I see you in all sorts of other MMA chats, and it's cool that you're spending some time hanging out with us here on this channel, man. But appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. It's cool chatting MMA with you guys. 10 seconds on the clock. Each of them landing some big shots in the pocket right now. Suzuki pointing at the center. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It was in Newark. I lived in Neary. I want to. It takes the pressure off me for some reason. Hey, fair enough, dude. I appreciate that, man. You're far too kind, my friend. You're far too kind. Man, I think Tia might have won this one, dude. Hype MMA. I think Tia might have won this one. She landed the better shots. All right, we're listening in for the decision. Oh, one judge giving it to Suzuki. What? Suzuki got the decision? Damn. Hey, we got our pick right, but honestly, I thought Tia fought a better fight, personally. I thought Tia fought a better fight. Maybe volume Suzuki, but the better shots definitely came from Tia. Usyk versus Fury was crazy considering how small Usyk was. Yeah, dude, Usyk, that was an awesome fight and a great performance by Usyk. I was at my buddy's bachelor party and we fired up that all wasted. That is not true. What was his base before coming into mixed martial arts? We just don't see him utilized a lot. But he was a very talented wrestler, and wrestling's actually his base before he even learned striking. Not to say that he's going to like out-wrestle Hamza. But I'm just banking on Hamza winning the first round and then starting to tire out and Bobby Knuckles taking advantage of that. Both Kanuma, Sakama, and Kazuki Anuchi died from the same card. Wow, that's so fucking sad, dude. I only thought Kazuki died on that one. Wow. Finally got a pick right. Let's go.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I think Dana likes Hamza due to fighting frequently previously. Yeah, keyword previously. I don't think he's as happy with him anymore. Hey, what's up? Counterfactual United News Team. Good to see you. Mr. Grant Gregory recommended you. Let's go, dude. Mr. Grant Gregory is one of the homies. Mr. Grant Gregory is awesome. Big shout out to Mr. Grant Gregory recommending people to come over to the stream here. Hope you guys like mixed martial arts. Hope you guys like Japanese mixed martial arts. And if not, well, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. All right, next fight on the card, we got Libby versus Misaki Suda. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice. Literally streamed for like over 15 hours here today. So the voice is starting to go. But we're going to keep the energy levels up here. Let me update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. We'll get right back to it. I'm still not sick of this deep club banger of a freaking theme song. Big shout to Mr. Grant Gregory, by the way, sending some of his friends over to the chat here. Appreciate you guys. Bobby Knuckles was a karate-based fighter. Wrestling background, buddy. Wrestling background. What's up, buddy? You're still streaming? Goddamn, I was watching like 8 hours ago, went to sleep, and I'm back, and you're still here? Hell yeah. Again, Ilkat, I'm telling you. I'm not saying I think. I'm telling you. He started in wrestling before anything. Again, and I'm not saying that like he's a better wrestler than Hamza Chimaev. I'm just saying like he's no slouch when it comes to the takedown defense and scrambling on the ground. Ever almost died before? Yeah, I'm not even supposed to be here, but it's a long story, Chris. We don't have time for it right now. But yes. I am just lucky to be on this fucking earth, dude. I had no business being alive after some shit that I went through when I was younger. Shiro defended his belt against Toki Tamaru by unanimous decision in the Rise main event. All right, I'll text my buddy that as well. Thank you so much for the updates. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Libby in the red corner. Suda in the blue. And we're going to pick, who we picking to win this one? Suda. Cho creeps me out. Oh, they're just throwing in the pocket right now. Yeah, Cho kind of looks like not real. 1-5 as a pro out of South Korea, 35 years of age. Sounds good, Chris. Yeah, we'll exchange near-death stories. Yeah, this girl doesn't look real, bro. 1 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 0 decisions. She only has 1 win, and it was her last win. It gets in 4-5 Momoko Yamazaki, where she knocked out in the first round. Other than that, she went 1-1 as an amateur. Misaki Suda making her pro debut here. 2-3 in her last 5 fights. She did win her last fight. 3 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Each of them exchanged knees in the clinch up against the cage. 1 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 1 decision. As she went 2-5 on the amateur scene. Yeah, she looks like a mannequin or something. Yeah, this is Deep Jewels. We streamed the Deep Impact card earlier. They had back-to-back cards. 1 all men's and 1 all women's back-to-back. 3 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. They were supposed to fight at the El Dorado show earlier this year, but they clashed heads in the first round, so it was a no contest. Oh, right. I think that was the show that I streamed, was the El Dorado show. Inside control right now is Suda. Suda looking to try to get into full mount. I want Hamza to get the belt once. Hopefully his cardio isn't that bad. Yeah, dude, we'll exchange, like I said, near-death experience stories on the next stream. Hapkido was his background. I'm telling you, dude, before everything was wrestling. Yeah, she looks like a mannequin or something. With these records, how do they make a living? Or are they just rich kids who do MMA for fun? They all have day jobs. So they do this for honor and for some extra cash. Just like I stream for some extra cash, they fight for some extra cash. I personally prefer when fighters lose in a submission instead of a KO or decision, since submissions is a quick and less painful. I'm a savage. I like soccer kicks right to the face. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. Looking to try to get into full mount. But overall, I just like good fights, man. 1 minute and 33 seconds. It could be a finish. It could be a decision. If it's entertaining, if it's scrambly. Oh, full mount here. Full mount here. Big shots. Big shots by Suda. Trying to scramble from the bottom is Libby, and she survives. In the full guard now is Suda. I would assume, Chris, I don't know. I saw that. Trying my best, dude. Trying my best. Looks like one of the Asian sex dolls.
Exactly that.
There you go. I mean, I don't think it's against the rules, but I don't think a fighter would do that. 41 seconds on the clock. Back up to her feet is Suda. She was landing some ground and pound there. Nice right hand by Suda. God, I just wish she kicked Libby in the face. Suda, top position. Ground and pound here. Relentless. Elbows. Looking to try to get back into mount here. Got to watch the up kick. Got to watch the armbar now by Libby. Suda doesn't care. She's like, whatever, grab my arm. I'll just hit you with my left hand. Chat acting like they wouldn't pipe. I stream for Honor and that date with Mizuki. Looking for their X account. And that is it for the first round. Bro, as creepy as she was, like, I would. No one said they wouldn't let her get you in the north-south.
Exactly that.
She's just creepy, but sometimes creepy's good. All right, round 2. Okay, it's the same picture. I was going to say. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the same one there. Great first round, by the way, by Suda. This is the greatest fight I want to see. All right, round 2 coming up here, guys. Round 2. Yeah, look at the face of Eun Bi Cho right now. She's wearing some damage after taking those big shots in when Suda was on top of her, landing the ground and pound. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Nice 1-2 by Suda. Suda with the low kick. Suda eats a left and a right. Suda now pushing Libby up against cage. Nice knee to the body by Suda. Let's see more pics asking for a friend. 4 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. I'm Chris Friend. 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Big shots to the body here by Libby. Suda was going for the clinch there. Libby with the knee to the body. Libby isn't quite pushing Suda up against the cage. They're just exchanging knees here in the clinch near the cage. Oh, and there's a takedown by Suda. Three minutes and 50 seconds. Three minutes and 45 seconds. Looking to, oh no, that left arm of Libby is low, so she won't, so Suda can't set up the arm triangle choke right now. Do you think if PEDs were legal and there was no cap on heavyweight, the best fighter would be 6'8", 400 pounds, strongman type guys, or stay around 6'4", 250? I think stay around 6'4", 250 because it's still hard to move and probably have cardio. Oh, arm triangle, arm triangle. She might get it here. Suda setting up the arm triangle. She's already in side control, trying to fight the hand is Libby. Trying to readjust here is Suda, but she doesn't have it just yet. Back into full mount Suda. Yeah, I still think they'll be around 6'4", 250 just because you still can be a little bit more mobile. You can still have a little bit more cardio. Or a lot more cardio in that case. And I mean, like, look at Pujanowski, for example. He used to be a Polish strongman, right? Despite him still being roided up to the max in KSW, he definitely reshaped the type of training he did and the type of jacked frame that he has to better suit MMA and to be a little bit more light on his feet, to be a little bit more mobile. And though he like never really has had that good of cardio, he actually had a really good interview, I think like three years ago on Ariel Hawani's show back when he was on the MMA Hour, talking about like how different the training was, how different he had to kind of reshape his one strongman body type for a heavyweight competitor in mixed martial arts, despite still being roided to the max. What's up? Whoa, Black Betty. Bam, balam. How you doing, buddy? Impossible that sheer body weight could expel and consume so much stamina. They'd gas quickly, even with the PEDs. By the way, speaking of Pujanowski, who's the strongman? The napitis is kicking in, so I'm forgetting his name. Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall apparently is going to train more MMA and wants to fight Pujanowski in KSW. Six-time world strongman. Poland was who he put on the map, but he's amazing and short. Oh, big shots in the top position here again is Suda. 1 minute on the clock here. More ground and pound from Suda. 55 seconds on the clock. Yeah, we've been streaming all day, Black Betty. Oh. All day, well, all days now. We started Saturday morning and now it's Sunday morning. 41 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Suda not going to get the finish here, but she's going to get the win. Holy crap, is she ever going to get the win? Oh, full mount again. 25 seconds. Maybe she does get the finish. And she does. And she does get the finish. With 23 seconds left on the clock. Suda with the TKO. Oh my goodness. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. She got it. 5 times, excuse me. Do you know who Alex Simon is? He was a super strong powerlifter and got KO'd by a Samoan in amateurs and never fought again. No, I don't know who he is. Let me look him up quick. Goldie Strong, Alex Simon. Looks like he's fought a little boxing as well. Pujanowski would wreck all. Yeah, even at his age right now. He's been doing martial arts since he was a kid. Pujanowski was known for having great cardio as a strongman. Hall, not so much. My woman Suda. Yeah, Poods is decorated in MMA as well at this point. Yep. He's getting up there in age, but he still wants to fight. Still wants to fight a few more fights, he said. Or at least 2 more. How dare you be my former wife? He said he was going to be UFC heavyweight champ and stuff. Sheesh. Crazy. Kolvik, jeez. That's crazy. Great win by Suda. Great win by Suda. All right, what fight do we got coming up next year? By the way, big shout out to everybody who's in the live here. I know it's a small crowd here, but shoot, man. What the fuck time is it? 5 a.m. my time. I'm in Central Time, 5 a.m. my time, and you guys are still hanging out with us here. And we got 5 more fights left on the card. We got next Saito Bahu against Mana. Demetrius Johnson. Again, assuming that they're the same weight class, Demetrius Johnson, dude. She disappointed her family anyway. All right. Momoko Saito against Mana Akagi. Coming up next, guys. All right, let me update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. 5 more fights left on this card, bro. Fuck, I hope I can make it to ACA. I gotta make some tea or something after this. I should have known with the way I fucking hoot and holler that this would happen. That the voice would go after non-stop streaming. For almost, well, what are we at? I wonder, how much have we streamed so far? We did 1... Fuck, we're pushing like 16 hours. 16 or 17 hours. Keep the kids. Shoot, honestly, I don't even know. Again, I don't stay up all night every weekend. It's just like when there's Japanese MMA cards, I will. But I do stay up too late generally. Welcome to the family, my love. I like to think it does, but it might be more just like placebo at this point. Oh, I'm not going to go to bed, Chris. I'm going to go for a run after this, shower, shave, and then see how my voice is feeling. No, you're right. If I go to bed, then I'm not waking up, so I'm just not going to go to bed. I'm going to go for a run instead because the sun is going to start rising in about 45 minutes-ish. So I'll get my run in early. Shower, shave a little bit, get the ACA stream going, stream ACA until I have to go to that Vikings fucking opening season party bullshit. All right. Mana Akagi against Momoko Saito. 3-3 as a pro for Akagi. She is 3-2 in her last 5 fights. She's one of those win one, lose one, win one, lose one. I'm more just worried that my voice goes than anything, than being tired, to be honest. 0 KO TKOs, 2 submissions, 1 decision. 2-2 in deep jewels. Best wins against a 2-1 gal, beat a gal making her debut in her last fight, and on the amateur scene has 1 win as well. Round 1. Momo Saito, 1-2 as a pro, 26 years of age. 2-1 in her last 5 fights. 1-1 in deep jewels. Beat a 3-5 gal in her last fight, no contest due to Saito missing weight. And beat also a 2-0 gal on the amateur scene. I'm going to go with Saito on this one. Locking it in. 4 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. Chris, I've felt pretty gassed sometimes doing like Ryzen streams super late, but it's usually around their like 40-minute intermission where it's like, oh man, that like the pacing just goes. Oh, Mana, by the way, on the bottom right now, Saito landing some big shots in the top position. On her back is Mana. Saito, top position here, raining down right hands. 3 minutes, 57 seconds on the clock. More right hands. More right hands by Saito. Saito landing some big shots. Saito looking to try to finish this. Mana scrambling here. Big lefts by Saito. More lefts by Saito. Mana gets back up to her feet, but Saito's still just throwing. Clinching now is Saito as Mana's back up to her feet. Oh, I got a whole extra jar. Our sun is rising now. If it does, just do the MMA guru and take the dare until ACL for sacrifice. It helps with everything. Just don't last long. Not PFL. Not PFL. Because usually my chat's pretty buzzing during PFL and Bellator, funny enough. 3 minutes. Like usually chat keeps me going, right? It's if there's like no one in chat and it's like 3 a.m., then it's like, oof. But usually chat's good and it keeps me buzzing. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. Only during like, a Ryzen a 40-minute intermission at like 3 or 4 a.m. where it's like, oh man, just keep the pace going, please. What always impresses me about Japanese women's MMA is the records don't make fights. They got a title with 14 losses, right? The fight still can be entertaining for sure. And, same, obviously Japanese women's MMA, but same with Japanese men's MMA. 2 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. And Mana surviving the early onslaught by Saito. 2 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. More left hands there by Saito. Saito with the tie clinch. Saito with some knees in the tie clinch. Mana blocked 2 of them, but big knee to the chin. Big knee to the chin by Saito. Mana, she's seeing the Tweety birds. Desperately trying to go for a left single leg takedown. There was Mana. Saito stuffing the takedown. What's up, Mr. Grand? Yo, thank you for sending some of your homies, some of your friends to the channel here and to the chat. Some of them are saying that Mr. Grant sent me, so I was thanking you. Oi, thought you'd been done after the last deep card. Now we're streaming Deep Jewels. And then ACA if my voice lasts after this. 1 minute 28 seconds on the clock. How's your day going, Mr. Grant? 1 minute 21 seconds on the clock. I know I asked you that earlier, but it's almost been a whole day since. Cool, which mates it was. Let me bring. Looking for that knee is Saito. What was his username? I'm scrolling up trying to find it here. Counterfactual United News Team. About the same as yesterday. 44 seconds on the clock. Yeah, it is a great community we got, man. If you do some aftermath of UFC fights and guest and make 10 to 20 minute videos for YouTube, you can easily get 100K. 30 seconds on the clock. Easily is a stretch, but the thing is, I don't have time to stream and do those videos and edit them and all that stuff. It's like, I got to like pick my battles. Because I have a second channel and a podcast where I actually put more time into that channel and podcast than I even do this one, funny enough. So it's one of those things where it's like, if this was all that I was devoting my time to, absolutely. But I do need to do more things like that. And that is it for the first round, which, by the way, Akagi ended the fight in the top position. I'm going to pass out soon, but first I got to make this damn bed. Libby's already done. Yeah, she lost in the third round with 23 seconds left. TKO. Isha can't make videos. He's either drinking beer or streaming nothing else. Or inputting. I made a couple videos. Well, more than a couple, but I like editing like vlogs and things like that too. But like I said, I go film. I have so much footage, and then it's like, oh fuck, man, when am I gonna have time to edit this? But I do film and edit beer reviews and beer vlogs. Which again, I have to. One will be coming out next week. I promise, guys. Round 2 coming out.
Let's get it on.
4 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Again, it still takes time, right? 4 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. I post fight reactions. Like check out my channel. Like it's not just a stream channel, right? Like check out the videos. I do post stuff, not daily, but at least 3 to 5 videos a week. You said, dude, I'm a professional editor. You know this. I do know this. 4 minutes on the clock. Overhand right there by Mana. Hey, maybe if I do go full time, all in on this, I hit you up and hire you, Mr. Grant, to help me out. Libby lost. I like editing. I'm just not as quick at it yet. I think faster than the average person, but like, you know, it still just takes time. There's an art to it, right? 3 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. Oh, a nice right hand by Mana. How are some of the projects that you're working on right now, Mr. Grant Gregory? Or have you, like I said, just taken a step back due to everything going on? 3 minutes on the clock. Clinching here is Saito. Saito with the good old foot stomp. That's what we love to see. That's what we love to see. Saito with the knee. 2 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. Still clinching here. Underhooks by Saito, exchanging knees here in the clinch. Saito was looking for that trip takedown. Fell asleep and missed the entire UFC event. Saito with the takedown. There were some good fights. It wasn't like it wasn't the best card. Definitely wasn't the worst card. I'd say the Petrosky fight. And main event weren't that exciting, but there were some pretty good fights. 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Don't have that cardio like City Life. You absolute mug. Watch the Wrong Zoom Padilla fight. That one was nuts. 1 minute and 52 seconds on the clock. I'm just a junkie when it comes to this sport. 1 minute and 43 seconds. Miss Burns' end of career fight. You should do some merch. I need a mug. I should add mug to the merch store. Oh, looking for a Kimura. Looking for a Kimura here, Saito. Mana, good defense. Saito staying on her back here, and Saito in the full guard, but knees planted here, and Saito just relentlessly throwing shots here in the top position. 1 minute and 8 seconds on the clock. Like I said, Mr. Grant, like I'll send you a mug or send you a hoodie or whatever you want, as you've been supporting us for so long. I'd be happy to send you some merch. On the house, brother. 47 seconds on the clock, and Saito going ham here, trying to finish this fight. Big right hands. All right, now Muffin Hammer Fist, but she was landing big right hands. Hanging on by a thread. This is a late one. 31 seconds on the clock. I started watch the card to Kyle Nelson folding like every Canadian MMA history. Well, no MMA history. Looking for a late armbar here is Mana. Not going to get it. Not going to get it. Saito ending this fight with right hammer fist. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We go the distance. Yeah, no, fair enough, Jelani. Fair enough. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah, there's nowhere to watch this other than their YouTube, and that's why I stay up and watch these, because like I am a member for it, and I want to get my money's worth. I don't want them to take $20 a month from my account and me not even watch it, right? But I understand, like, unless you're committed to watching like every single deep stream, it is a little pricey. Oh, my furnace or something just went off. Scared the shit out of me. Even GSP did at one point, and I love the guy. He's my favorite fighter ever. Rory was close to beating Robbie, but couldn't take the pain away. Rory became a champion in Bellator. And actually, like, in a stacked division in Bellator, too. And the winner is Saito! Obviously not the same as the UFC, especially that time, but they were good. They were good. GSP gave a good reason, though. If you know you're going to lose, there's no point in taking more damage. That fight hurts me more than any other, probably. I had it before, but I stopped the subscription because I didn't really watch. Yeah, fair enough. I actually went through just some like random active subscriptions I had. Like I canceled BKFC because they didn't fucking grandfather me into their price hike, which I was annoyed. There was a couple other like just little things that I didn't use anymore. Carlos Newton, great throwback name. Yep. But yeah, right now, I mean, Jasmine Jasduavicious, which I mean, she's fun to watch, man. She's fun to watch, but still, like, that's one of our best right now. Certainly our best in the UFC. I will say OAM was awesome. OAM was awesome. Not the most exciting style, but in the PFL, he was knocking guys out. Mind you, lesser competition, but still, it was fun. Tabernacle is back. All right. I buy most pay-per-views. That's why I work enough to be able to stream ungodly hours and buy pay-per-view. So like I usually buy the KSW pay-per-view. I usually buy the Octagon pay-per-view. I buy every Ryzen pay-per-view. I'll get the subscription for Deep. UFC though, fuck that shit. Honestly, and you guys are gonna laugh. In Canada, UFC pay-per-views cheaper than the United States. No joke. Now, all the prices have gone up in the last 2 years in both countries, but man, I had for the most part no issue buying the pay-per-view if it was a good one in Canada. I will totally buy it here in the States. Yeah, we were talking about good old Carlos earlier. Wahoo, Jasmine. She's super cool, by the way. Didn't have a chance to interview her last month, but talked a little bit on social, and like she seems so fucking cool. Our best fighter besides GSP got to be Aaron Jeffrey. Yeah, I mean, hey, Aaron Jeffrey's a cool guy too, but I would definitely rate Rory McDonald better than Aaron Jeffrey overall. And shoot, even OAM. Dude, it's like almost $100, and you have to have ESPN Plus. Finally pulled over to rest up a little, pretty much on the Idaho border. Let's go, dude. Or I think 69. I remember when I was living in Canada, I could get it for like 55 or 60. I buy most pay-per-views because the streams crash and I reload and someone unconscious. Yeah, and that's annoying as hell. See, that's the main reason, and especially while I'm streaming, right? I'm doing play-by-play, I'm doing commentary. I don't want it to crash, right? Seems chill though, for sure. Same as Jillian. Bad bogey smoked the ganja. No point in buying pay-per-views when how readily available streams are now. But again, when I'm doing play-by-play and stuff like that, when streams crash, I can't have that happen, right? I can't have that happen. So like one championship streams crash every single time. So I buy every single one championship stream. McDonald made Woodley look like an amateur. Hardly Western. Good to see you, by the way, my friend. Then Woodley won the belt a couple of years later. Yep. Yeah, when I started watching, it was $49. I'm not here saying that, like, oh, everyone should buy pay-per-views. No, absolutely not. But, like, especially with somebody like me who streams, it's like I can't afford to have it crash and then let down the chat, right? No, my roommates are away. So no ASMR Isha today. All right. We have Mahina China against Momoko Yamazaki. Mahina China, 16 years of age, up against Momoko Yamazaki, who's 31. 31-year-old against a 16-year-old, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell, Japan?
Let's get it on.
Round one, let's get it on. And funny enough, the 16-year-old is taller and honestly a little bit bigger than Yamazaki here. China, ironically from Japan. 4 minutes and 19 seconds. Knee to the body by Yamazaki. All right, she's actually not that much taller, but she does look, yeah, a little bit bigger. It looks like Yamazaki is a little bit lankier, but anyways. Fighting in the clinch right now. Underhooks. China with the left. Fighting in the clinch right now. Three minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. They separate. Right hand by Yamazaki. Yamazaki with the tie clinch. Yamazaki landed a knee there. Knee to the body there by China. Willie did not deserve the title shot for sure after that whooping. That's awesome. Nut in the AM, bro. There you go, Chris. Used to be 5 shillings for a UFC pay-per-view. ASMR Isha, as in just listening to you talk sweet nothing while I sit here off the highway. I've been there, boob. It's federally legal. 2 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Again, China, 2 MMA fights, 1 pro, 1 amateur. Again, 16 years of age. Beat a 2-4 gal at Deep Jewels 44. And beat a girl making her amateur debut as an amateur at MCCS Fight Night 2023. They separate. 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. The 31-year-old Momoko Yamazaki, 4-6 as a pro, but 1-4 in her last 5 fights. Yamazaki, again, reminder in the red corner. China in the blue. 1 KO, TKO, 0 submission, 3 decisions. 4-6 in Deep Jewels. Beat a 0-1 gal, 0-2, 0-4, 0-1. Yeah, lost whenever she took a step up in competition. And as an amateur, went 4-4. Oh, big left hand by Yamazaki. China going for the underhooks again here, pushing China up against the cage. Yo, good morning, exploring the car. 5 shillings. I remember when pay-per-views cost a straw penny. No, it's a trip that you guys in the States here still have pennies. In Canada, there's no pennies anymore. They discontinued the pennies like what? 5? Shoot, maybe even almost 10 years ago now. They just round up. Round up to the 5. 1 minute on the clock. Or maybe round down. No, round up. 57 seconds. That was back when they just started building the pyramids. 48 seconds on the clock. It was just a trip because my friend had some change the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen a penny in like 10 years. I remember when they invented the wheel. 32 seconds on the clock. I've used pennies to buy myself many meals. In Canada, I was only able to use nickels and dimes. 15 seconds on the clock. I miss pennies. I don't. They made me feel rich. I do miss loonies and toonies though, Chris Gray. These fucking $1 bills make me feel like I'm loaded, and then I'm just like, fuck, I actually have no money. At least loonies and toonies kept you humble. Round 2 coming up here. A good showing so far by China. Definitely holding her own against the woman who's 15 years the elder. I have pennies in my pocket right now. I remember when they invented the moon. Before that, we worked 24 hours a day, and they also hadn't invented women yet, so I was rich. Really? I didn't hear about that. Why would they get rid of the $5 bill? Like, what's the reasoning behind that? Is it just me or Deep Jewels sound like a weird... I guess I'm just very used to it being a MMA promotion that my mind didn't go there. Canadians with their loonies and toonies. Where it's at. Not China in Japanese. China. Oh, sorry. China. Thanks so much, SKS. There you go. All right, round 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all.
4 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. China looking for the takedown. Doesn't get it. Oh, you're Canadian there, eh, bud? Bro, you got to hear. I produced this one podcast for this Newfie former hockey player named Terry Ryan. Literally has the thickest Newfie accent. It's amazing. Top of the morning there, eh, bud? Aye, boy. It's awesome. 4 minutes on the clock. See you on the rebound there, eh, bud? 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Yo, what's up, King James? Good morning. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Oh, a nice left hand by Yamazaki. Center of the cage. Nice feints there by China. Three minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Left hand swinging to miss. Oh, they each land a right hand. Outside, a leg kick by China. Knee to the body by Yamazaki. Oh, what? Are you a blue noser? You hoser? 3 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. But yeah, it's actually a really good podcast. He is a former NHL player. One of the best storytellers in sports. And he's on the show. Shorzy. He plays Ted Hitchcock on the show Shorzy. I don't know why they would do it. My papa told me they're gonna make a $150. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I need to see a citation for that because that seems pretty silly to me. Nope, and I can't even talk about the young fighter. Hope she wins though. He could be capping though. I haven't seen on the news yet. Yeah, I'd have to see something about that because it just seems a little whack to take away fives and add $150 bill. Not yet, King James. I'm not going to sleep at all today. 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. Left hand there by Yamazaki. What the fuck is that, right? 1 minute and 53 seconds. And China pushing Yamazaki up against the cage. Again, China for being 16 years old, going up against a 31-year-old here, she's looking really good and holding her own and actually being really aggressive as well. A little short right elbow there in the clinch. I will say, though, my voice could use a break. As much as I don't want to. But we'll see. How many hours till ACA starts? And we still got time. What, 2.5 hours till ACA starts? She's a stud. Might have to be a game time decision. 1 minute on the clock. Or like started a little late or something. Because I do want to get a run in. Run, shower, shave, and then we'll see where we're at. Sleep is actually a new promotion as part of deep sleep. You know, there's deep jewels, there's deep impact. Well, there's deep sleep now. Where the only way you can win a fight is if you knock your opponent out. Otherwise, the rounds are endless. Super whack, next thing you know, they're going to get rid of our precious loonies and toonies, those bastards. 25 seconds on the clock here. In this last round. More knees to the body, followed by left hands by China. China with the left. Right hand by Yamazaki. Final 10 seconds. How would I do in a Freddy Krueger movie? Oh, God. And the final right and the left by Yamazaki. I don't know how long I'd last, to be honest. Actually, I could probably go... You know what? Actually, as long as I got fights to watch, I could probably go a few fucking days. Return of the Mech. What's up, AJ? Sheena made her pro debut at 15. Wow. She looked good in this fight. All right, we're listening in for the official decision. All right, listening in for the official decision. And Chino wins. Unanimous decision. Second pro MMA fight, beats the 31-year-old at 16 years of age. Momoko Yamazaki is now 4-7. Damn. I would fucking die so fast in a Krueger movie. As long as I got fights to watch for a few days, I ain't going to sleep. But yeah, I mean, shoot, it would be tough. It would be tough. Because eventually you're going to burn out from the caffeine. So I don't know if I'd be on the caffeine for it. I think I just have to watch something that can constantly keep my dopamine at a good spot that doesn't burn me out. How long was the drive in total, Idaho? All right. I believe this is the next fight here. Yeah, Aya Murakami against Yuko Kiryu coming up next, guys. 3 more fights on the card. 3 more fights on the card. Let me update the ticker here. I guess the pacing is like insanely good for these cards. And they're in a literal hall right now, new Pier hall. So there's like not a big backstage or anything. They just, as soon as one fight's done, the next one begins. They start walking out. I will say in Deep Impact, there was the craziest walkout though. One guy was being carried by his coaches. Motherfucker had an inflatable freaking swan and a pimp cane. riding this inflatable swan with the sunglasses on and pimp cane, pretends to play the pimp cane like a guitar to this rock music, throws it in the audience, fucking whips off his track pants to reveal his fight shorts, and then jumps and then runs into the cage. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? It was wild. It was wild. 12 and a half hours from Denver to Boise. On the last stretch, man, I ran through the coffees I bought. Dude, I was like, what the hell is going on here? And like, this isn't in an arena. It's literally in like it's in a hall. It's like a glorified gymnasium. So it just looked pretty funny and out of place given their little walkout space. Got to keep yourself entertained somehow. Absolutely. The longest drive you've done in a single shot. Damn. Yeah, I used to do Calgary to Vancouver in a single shot overnight. So I would leave work at 4:30, get on the road, drive all night to catch like the 7 or 6 a.m. ferry to the island. Bro, this chick's walking out as a nun in a nun suit. What? What is this, Halloween? And a wig, a blonde wig, and a straight up nun costume, cross and all. What the hell? So random. Dude, Japan is wild, bro. This still doesn't top motherfucker with the pimp cane and inflatable swan, but still. Wild, bro. That's Murakami. I am Murakami, 7-2 as a pro, 3-2 in her last 5 fights, 32 years of age. 0 KO TKO, 3 submissions, 4 decisions, 4-2 in deep duels, 3-0 in deep. Lost to Sori Oshima at Deep Duels 45 via ground and pound in the first round. We watched that fight. Before then was on a 3-fight win streak, beat a 5-4 gal, 6-3 and 4-6. Her opponent, Yuko Kiryu. Kiryu, yeah, 13-11 as a pro, 2-3 in her last 5 fights. Did lose her last fight. She's 37 years of age. Fighting at a Brave Gym, 0 KO TKO, 6 submissions, 7 decisions, 2-1 in 1 championship, 7-4 in deep duels, 1-3 in deep. Lost to Kato Yama, beat Hikaru Iono, who's 9-6. Beat a 15-8 gal, 5-2 gal. That's her best win by the looks of it. No, beat a 6-3 gal and won Warrior Series 5. Round 1, by the way.
Let's get it all.
30 seconds in. A little bit of a scramble there, but back up to their feet. I'm going to go with cosplay, or this nun cosplay chick who lost her last fight. I think she'll come back strong. Murakami, let's go. Oh, big right hand by Murakami. Rocked Kiryu. Murakami in the pocket right here. Throwing some big shots. 4 minutes on the clock. I'm going to drive to Key West in November, 46 hour away from Boise. Damn. But obviously going to break it up and skate the whole way. No, I just went to one. Oh, yeah, he just went to one championship. And usually I take a couple weeks off and skate every skate park along the way. Memorize that cover story well. 3 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. Knee to the body there by Murakami. Jockeying for position up against the cage here. Knee to the body by Kiryu. 3 minutes and 24 seconds. 3 minutes and 19 seconds. For right hands to the body here by Kiryu. Oh, looking to maybe pull guard here is Murakami. Decides not to last minute. She had one hookup. 2 minutes and 54. I know. Folks trafficking drugs is probably own a house by now. Amen, brother. Oh, nice takedown there by Kiryu, but she gets reversed full mount by Murakami. Full mount by Murakami. Murakami dropping bombs now. Back up to her feet is Kiryu, but Murakami body lock drags her back to the ground. Murakami trying to get back mount right here, but falling to her side. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. What's up, Robert? Good to see you. Looking for the rear naked choke. Looking for the rear naked choke. Murakami on the back of Kiryu. Doesn't have the hooks in, but this is it was under the chin. How you doing, Robert? Murakami needs to get a hook in here. 1 minute, 56 seconds. But they're too close, pushed up against the cage right now. 1 minute, 49. Yeah, Robert, I want to do one more stream after this. But I got to take a little bit of a break. Oh, there she goes. She got the hooks in now. She has the hooks in now. Oh, she lost it. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Still holding on to that neck, though. Murakami looking for that rear naked choke. Good job fighting the hands by Kiryu. Kiryu with the nice reversal here. And Murakami falls to her back. And Kiryu punishing her with some ground and pound. It's been pretty good, man. It's been pretty good. Some good finishes on both of the cards. Balls deep in deep. 56 seconds on the clock. Top position here. Kiryu landing some left elbows. This fight sounds fun. It's pretty damn good. It's back and forth. Murakami almost getting the finish. Idaho saying, hey, again, drive safe. The last stretch. And yeah, maybe I'll catch you for ACA if I don't pass out as well. I'm going to be like in the shower after my run. 23 seconds on the clock. Oh, big right elbow by Kiryu. Looking for the up kick there is Murakami. 14 seconds. And Murakami trying to reverse here. Murakami does reverse here. She ends up in the top position. Now Murakami's throwing right hands. Murakami. I don't know what she was going for there, an armbar or something, but they get tangled up again, and that is it for the first round. You're definitely going to pass out while stuffing your face with Jiffy. Man, what an exciting first round. What an exciting first round. Thing is, like, yeah, I'm tired, but my voice hurts more than, like, I mean, not even hurts. It's more of a nuisance, I guess, that it's starting to fade a little bit more than me being tired. So I do have to make some tea after this. Get some, like, lemon tea. Because that's the thing. I stream a lot, but I don't stream like back to back like this a lot. And I got to start warming up my voice a little bit more before I start fucking screaming and it's all over into the mic and shit like that. Finally, a fun women's MMA fight. There was a really good women's MMA fight on Bellator today as well. Actually, both of them were good. Both of them were TKOs. One chick on Bellator ate a shin right to the face. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. You were clean shaven when you started. I know. Now I'm starting to look like Saddam Hussein. Drink some warm lemon water before, or tea for sure. Bonsai tree freshly trimmed when he started. 4 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. Outside low kick by Kiryu. Knee to the body there by Kiryu. Murakami grabbed the leg and went right for the back there with honey, big man. Yes, lemon, honey. It's what I got to start doing. and what I'm going to do after this. Nice little reversal there by Kiryu. I was with my coach while Bellator was on. Every fight sounded good as fuck. There was literally only 2 fights in Bellator that were boring. The rest are actually a lot of fun. 3 minutes, 51 seconds on the clock. Not the highest level of MMA in all the fights, but fun fights to watch for sure. Some fun finishes. Dude, this heavyweight got an armbar with 3 seconds left in the first round, and I lost my shit. In the top position here is Kiryu. Good just scrambles. Good back and forth affair here in this one. 3 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Western Mass Climber, did you go back to your original profile picture? 3 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Not last Christmas, the Christmas before, we did close to 30 or 35 hours, but I took an hour and like half an hour breaks between some of the promotions. Oh, then I think we had an imposter then earlier. There was a different Western Mass Climber in the chats with a different profile picture earlier today. Man, it's so rare to see a heavyweight armbar, right? Probably Pib. This one's making it hard to stay up. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. Earlier today, or I guess yesterday, blue background, right? Right, Chris? One minute and 55 seconds on the clock. Yeah, what the fuck? I've seen with the pic of you or something by a tree. Yeah. Blue sky. 1 minute and 39 seconds on the clock. Bro, that's because he like called me big city and everything. One minute and 24 seconds on the clock. Oh, okay. That was probably you then. Oh, look where the rear naked choke is. Murakami again. And she lost the hooks. 1 minute and 7 seconds on the clock. Side control here. Murakami has to get those hooks in. $53 seconds on the clock. $45 seconds. $31 seconds. Looking for an armbar here. Murakami looking for an armbar. 27 seconds. Can she get it? 19 seconds. Oh. And this is all over. 11 seconds on the clock. Another late finish. And Murakami gets the armbar with 11 seconds on the clock. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Wow. $11 seconds, bro. 11 seconds left. Damn. Amazing. And she was adjusting it too. Good win, man. Good win. There must be a lot of promotions on this weekend then. Oh, there were too many, bro. Like in the last 24 hours alone, we were watching Octagon. I didn't even watch FCR, but there was FCR, Octagon, RWS, JCK, Cage Warriors, obviously UFC, back-to-back deep cards, Rise Kickboxing, and then ACA that starts here in a little bit. I swear every Asian fighter is so good for their age. Say like that last one, only 16, right? All right. There's actually a cold open for this co-main event. All right, because she fought Rin Nakai in her last fight. All right, just double checking. This is the co-main event. Yep. All right, we got Namiko Kawabata against Saki Kitamura in the co-main event of the evening. Let me update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. Which cards have been the best so far? So, for this entire weekend, I would say one championship, the best. One championship, Cage Warriors. Octagon or Bellator. Deep Tokyo and UFC. And then Deep Jewels. But that's not to say Deep Jewels has been bad. It's just not as savage as the last card. Eris, I think, is probably going to be the lowest one. It wasn't the best Eris card. Not the worst card, not the best. Cage Warriors was awesome. And I was double screening it. Like I was watching Cage Warriors the whole time when Octagon was on. It's because they get them fighting at like 2. I got Kawabunga. All right. Kawabata, 4-4 as a pro. She's 37 years of age on a 3-fight losing streak, but 2-3 in her last 5 fights. 1 KO TKO, 0 submission, 3 decisions, 4-4 in Deep Jewels. Lost to Rin Nakai in her last fight, and she was actually beating Rin Nakai until Rin Nakai got that front headlock in the 3rd round. Lost to Siwoo Park, who's decent. Fukuda, not that good. 12-8 was a girl that she beat back in 2020 via KOTK in the 1st round. And this Oshima fight really has aged well, because Oshima's good. Honestly, I like the old like Scooby-Doo TV show more than the movies personally. I'm stuck with you, awful folk, till 3 overtime. I take my hat off to you for how dedicated you are to combat sports. Oh, thank you, buddy. So I like the old like cartoons. So I guess like the animated movies, like the old ones from like the probably like 70s or probably like the 80s, I guess. I would say Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, but man, Look for the Loch Ness Monster was pretty amazing too. Look for the Loch Ness Monster was actually really good. Man, Chris Gray, you bring back so much nostalgia. I love it. I love it. Ares was not impressive. Sorry. No, this last card wasn't that great. That's why I put at the bottom of the list. The next one should be good though. Was it 3 or 4 title fights? Those are the ones I watched too. All right. Co-main event coming up, guys. Co-main event coming up. So again, this is our best win on her resume, in my opinion, as Oshima has gone on to be actually pretty solid and fight and fought in all sorts of promotions, from Invicta to Ryzen. I think even Pancrase, if I'm not mistaken. Saki Kitamura, 2-2 as a pro. Lost one, win, lost one, win one sort of thing. Like I said, 2-2, 27 years of age. Only fought in Deep Jewels, being 11-11 gal in her last fight. And 3-3 gal before that. Won in the first round, lost in the first round, won in the first round. First pro fight was a unanimous decision loss. I'm going with Kawabata. Locking it in. The VCR days. What's up, Irish Animal? The two real life movies are pretty decent though in like the early 2000s. I remember one was like vastly better than the rest, or better than the other one. Which one was it? I forget if it was the first one or second one, but I remember one was like much better than the other. We used to have a guy in a van come around every week with a selection of VHS to rent. Hopefully he wasn't also selling candy. Scooby-Doo is such a throwback. No, but that's cool, Robert. That's cool. Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. $1987. You know, I think my parents still have that on VHS in a box somewhere. We definitely had that one. That's a banging one for sure. All right, both of these women in the cage, ladies and gentlemen. Co-main event of the evening coming up here. All right. Oh, damn. First yawn on the stream. Scooby-Doo go to ghoul school. That was a good one too. Round one, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. And quickly coming out, swinging here is Saki. Saki with the low kick. Kawabata with the front kick. Kawabata in the red corner. Saki in the blue. Yeah, pretty sure it was the first real life movie, and that was a lot better than the second with Scrappy Doo. Yeah, I think you're right. I want to go for a run after this. Like before I do another stream, I need to like not be in a chair and sweat a little bit, I think. 4 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. And the sun's rising, so. Oh, a nice right hand by Kawabata. I'll do a quick little mile or 2 mile run. Oh, a nice right to the body by Kawabata, but a nice left and a right counter by Saki. Team Youngblood. All right, we're going head to head on this one. Three minutes and 39 seconds. Clinching right now, Kawabata. Kawabata looking to sweep out that right leg of Saki. Good job by Saki staying on the feet. God, I wish, Chris. I haven't smoked since May, dude. Since I was at my buddy's bachelor party rolling cross joints for everybody. 3 minutes on the clock. Need 3 lighters to friggin' fire up those bad boys. 2 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. Man, training in the early morning is such an experience. Especially when you haven't slept in like 24 hours. No, but I do like going for early morning runs or hitting the gym early. Mind you, when you can actually go a little bit more balls to the wall. I just need to do something to like get out of my seat and get a little bit of a sweat on. And I probably won't work out later today, so 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. Kawabata, again, the clinch here. Looking for that left single leg. Now, drops that left single leg. Doesn't get it. A couple soft left shots there. Looking to maybe go for the body lock now. No, looking to just try to trip again here. They separate back to the center of the cage. I know, Chris. Well, when you can't afford it, you just can't get it. You gotta just have to stop, right? So, oh, nice right hand and a left by Kawabata. Definitely wasn't by choice. It was more like necessity, but can't wait to twist one up soon again here. Well, the thing is, it's legal here. You just can't buy it yet. Only edibles and shit, and I just don't like. I think we've had this conversation. I'm old school. I like twisting them up. Oh, a nice counter right by Kawabata. Luckily, I have a good chair, but sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable and a little restless. And I get a little restless. Yo, what's up, Drizzy Goat? Sup, boy? All in on my Rob machine. O'Malley gets smoked. I need to go somewhere it's not legal. How you doing this morning, Drizzy Goat? 35 seconds on the clock. Oh, nice, Chris Gray. Well, in Canada, it's a lot cheaper than in the United States. And it's just, I'm pretty stingy with my budget, and it's unfortunately not in the budget. Oh, catching leg kick, big right hands, ground and pound here. Kawabata raining down right hands. Save by the bell for Kitamura. Save by the bell by Kitamura, ladies and gentlemen. If it was like when I first started with friends and getting like a 20 bag a week, then it would be so much easier to save up. Always good, brother. You got Marab, Lopez, Grasso, all getting wins, big fights. Lopez, Grasso, yeah. Marab, if he has staff, if he's fucking partying in Mexico right now, I don't know. I do think there's a chance that O'Malley might crack him. I'm not as bullish on Marab, to be perfectly honest. Definitely more confident in Grasso and Lopez, though. But we'll see. Marab seems to grind his way to a victory in pretty much all his fights. I have no faith in Marab. In Minnesota, Jesse Ventura was governor, and I remember him talking about getting weed legalized. Yep. He ragdolled Triple C, bro. He's better than Sterling. Oh, I do think he's better than Sterling. I didn't say he wasn't. I don't know what the ref is warning them of right now. I'm interested to see how that fight goes. It's going to be a good one. Ace Venture, just Venture. 4 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. I don't think there was an eye poke or anything there. I missed what the ref was warning them about. Oh, and a nice left and a right by Kitamura. Counter right by Kawabata. What a guy. Oh, nice counter right, left, and a right there. Dude, they're just swinging in the pocket. 4 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I just don't see him making the same mistakes Sterling made by rushing in. We'll see him confident. Murab beats that ass. He sure was always there when nature calls. All right, which Ace Ventura movie did you like better? Nature Calls or the first one? I can see Sean catching Murab, and he's the star for the UFC, so they will let Murab. So will they let Murab recover? 3 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. I don't think Sean will end it in the first round. I think this will go. Well, obviously, if Murab wins, it's probably going to go the distance. But if Sean gets a finish, I don't think it's going to be like his first fucking punch. I think it's going to be a round or two. Yeah, I like Pet. Oh, yeah. There are scenes in Nature Calls that I think are amazing, but I think Pet Detective overall is better. It's because of the Miami factor. 3 minutes on the clock. I'm a Miami freak, especially for the heat. 3 minutes on the clock here in this second round. Some knees to the body. They're clinching right now. Oh, nice left and a knee there by Saki. They separate. 2 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Millie, my roommate's cat, is not happy that the roommates aren't here. She's probably pissed that I'm keeping her up too. Millie. White Devil is the funny tribe. Yep. Oh, big shots here. Big shots here by Kawabata. Kawabata, left and right. Right hand by Kawabata. Kawabata's letting the hands go. Kawabata's letting the hands go. That was like an 8-punch combo by Kawabata. Kawabata with a right. Kawabata with another right. Kawabata with a left. Holy crap, Kawabata was going for it there. 2 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. Kawabata putting on an exciting fight here. My goodness. Knees by Kawabata. Knees to the face of Saki by Kawabata. 1 minute 53 seconds on the clock. Looking to try to go for the sweep takedown there with Saki, but Kawabata not allowing her to do that. I had a bat get in my house here the other day and it reminded me of that. It's funny, when I was a kid, though, I watched them in reverse. I watched Nature Calls first and then Pet Detective. 1 minute and 22 seconds on the clock. One minute and 13 seconds. Each of them exchanged knees. One minute on the clock here. Knee to the body by I keep wanting to say Cowabunga. And some man laces open. That's funny. I watched when Nature Calls first too. 24 seconds on the clock. Knees by Kawabata. Bro. Look, honey. He's giving birth. Final seconds of the round, ladies and gentlemen. Kawabata looking for a takedown there. Let's see who lands the night. Oh, big knee to the face by Kitamura at the end of the round. Kind of hot in these rhinos. Definitely a crazy scene, and yeah, Jim Carrey pulled it off. Man, fun fight here. Fun fight here. We going to a third round? Okay, looks like we do have 3 rounds in this one. All right, third and final round coming up here. And then main event of the evening after this. Why did I say main event of the evening? I meant main event of the motherfucking morning, 6 a.m. to be exact. Movies just don't hit like that anymore. I know, man. There was a special vibe to movies in that era. So Deep Jewels is all girls. 4 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Deep has both, but the last Deep card just had all men. So the Deep numbers card is mixed with the highest level, like their best fighters. Deep Impact is like a tournament, kind of, and that one just had all men's. And then Deep Jewels is just women. Yeah. So we had 12 fights, Deep Impact, Tokyo, all men's, and now 9 women's fights plus a few amateurs. I love Jim Carrey, dude. Yeah, I love Jim Carrey too. Four minutes on the clock. Even Yes Man, dude. I really like that movie. Now I am like in love with Zooey Deschanel, but still. Wish you would step up from that ledge, my friend. 3 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. Three minutes, 42 seconds. Kawabata. Oh, a nice counter right by Kawabata, followed by left. Jim is a different guy now. Did you see that? I know he's gone through some shit, but I don't know exactly what you're referring to. Eye poke there. Kitamura saying that Kawabata eye poked her. What the fuck? Oh, and her mouthpiece fell out. Oh shit. So okay, maybe mouthpiece fell out, not eye poke. That's what it was. Damn, I want to watch Ace Ventura now. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, same. Chris, I fucking love Zooey Deschanel, dude. Elf, New Girl. Yeah. 2 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock. And oh my goodness, coming out swinging again. Kawabata. Or Kawabata. Kawabata. Yeah, dude, she's a cutie for sure. Yep. Zoe's sister's bones. Yep. Dude, those eyes on Zooey Deschanel. And she's a musician too. Damn good singer. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Clinching up against the cage. Yeah, definitely different now after his wife dying and her parents blaming the death on him. Yeah, that's tough. And I know he's gone through some like mental health stuff, right? 1 minute and 44 seconds on the clock. And I'm sure that's a big factor of it as well. 1 minute and 34 seconds. She's like a finer Megan O'Leary kind of. 1 minute and 27 seconds on the clock. Just like cute as hell, you know? Magao really liked she and him, Zoe's duo. Yep, she and him. Oh, looking for potentially a triangle. Here we go. Here we go. Kawabata trying to sink in a triangle here from the bottom. 1 minute on the clock. You're crazy. Yo, what's up, Huevos? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Good morning. Oh, sorry, my mic's going buggy. This damn mic cord. Sorry, guys. Am I crazy for thinking Zooey Deschanel's cute? Am I crazy for still streaming? 35 seconds on the clock. In the... Oh, Saki, man, still hasn't come out of this triangle. Kawabata still trying to cinch this. I'm in bed like a normal person. Dude, I think I'm going to stream ACA right after this, too. Fuck sleep, dude. Too many fights. 14 seconds. Reverse triangle now. Still squeezing. 11 seconds. Reverse triangle and ground and pound here. Can she finish? Can she finish? Can she finish? Don't grab the cage. And it is all over. She didn't get the finish, but ends the fight on top. Reverse triangle. Landing some ferocious ground and pound. You're right, sleepings are pussies. It's my voice that's fucked now. I mean, I am getting a little bit tired, but I need to drink some like lemon water and honey after this. Bro, reverse triangle. Although I don't like how she was grabbing the cage there. I think someone should have cut off her fingers. It looked like this guy was about to cut off her fingers. I'm going to finish off this screen and get to training, so I'm enjoy the little time. Yeah, do it up, Jelani. Do it up. I don't remember the day I've got... I don't remember a day where I've gotten more than like 3 hours, to be perfectly honest. So no. Actually, I take that back. Last weekend when I went up to the cabin, I actually got some good night's sleeps. But when I'm streaming or when I'm like home, like 2 to 3 hours is how much I probably sleep. And Kawabata wins unanimous decision. Oh, I know, dude. I need to get more sleep. Ugh. Between this channel, my podcast / second channel, and just all this fucking freelance work and trying to get more freelance work and sometimes going above and beyond for some of these clients, I just keep running out of time Yo, what's up, Millie? Millie's my roommate's cat, by the way. Millie, come here. This is Millie, by the way. Oh, what's up, Millie? What's up, Bort? Oh, she's gonna like click exit or something on the keyboard. You love me, right? No, she does not. She's not a fan. Millie's decent. She's kind of a bitch. But she's kind of cute. She's super talkative, this cat. She'll like look at you and just start meowing. But yeah, her name's Millie, my roommate's cat. All right, main event of the evening coming up here. But yeah, like I said, my roommates, they're away this weekend at a wedding up north. So I think the cat's a little confused. She's like, where the fuck are my humans? Why am I stuck with you, who's hooting and hollering all night, watching fights? What's wrong with you? All right, main event of the evening coming up here. All right. Machi Fukuda against Morgane Manfredi. 4-2 as a pro for Fukuda. 3-2 in her last 5 fights. On a 2-fight losing streak, though. 0 KO TKO, 2 submissions, 2 decisions. 1-0 in Rise and 3-2 in Deep Jewels. She lost a split decision to an 11-5 Siwoo Park in Deep Jewels 45. We streamed that last time. And then lost another split decision before that to a 3-0 Arisa Matsuda. Definitely wasn't the best card. Everyone's like dogging that UFC. Oh, it sucked ass. It was terrible. I didn't think it was that bad, dude. I didn't think it was anything special, but I didn't think it was that bad. Zigamanta's fight was fun, even though he lost. The Fletcher fight. Amorim got a submission, so great. That fight didn't go the distance. Gabriel Santos fight was pretty good. Felipe dos Santos, even though he lost, he put on a good performance. Isaac Dolgarian, absolute one-way traffic, but a fun fight. The Rongzhu and Padilla fight was really good, and that finish was amazing. The Trevor Peek and Ash Moose fight was pretty much nonstop action. Cody Durden, Matt Schnell, what a first round that was. Steve Garcia got a finish over what's his name? Canadian. Natalia Silva fighting on Josh, whatever. Natalia Silva beat her up. It wasn't the worst fight. And then, the main event, Sean Brady and Kyle Nelson. That's who I was thinking of. And, the main event wasn't that great. But, overall, again, I just don't understand how people have, this crazy high expectations for these UFC fight nights. And they're like, oh, it sucked. It was terrible. I didn't think it was a bad card at all. There were some good scraps. There were some fun fights. Was it a great card? No. Was it a bad card? No. I don't know. I had no issue with it at all. I only saw one fight in the UFC in Garcia fight, and it was good. Peak lost. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't the most outstanding card. Well, all these fights you were listening, guys, got laid on for maybe one round. I give it a 4. Yeah, I don't know. I was entertained. I thought it was a pretty good card. Well, not a pretty good card. I thought it was a good card, not a great card. I didn't have high expectations, and I was entertained, so I'm happy. I picked Yashmu, so cool. Morgane Manfredi, 2-5 as a pro. 2-3 in her last 5 fights. She's 36 years of age. I think 6.5, 7.5 is fair. Again, nothing great, nothing bad. Just good. Only for me, 2 or 3 stinkers, and the rest were solid. I'm one of those who grappling's part of mixed martial arts. As long as there's other parts to the fight and other rounds that have the other martial arts in it, then I don't care. If I wanted to watch just striking, I'd watch Muay Thai, right? 2 submissions, 0 decisions, 0 KO TKOs, 0-1 in 1 championship. She fought in 1 championship? What the hell? Mostly a boxer. She fought bare knuckle? What? She fought in BKFC Thailand? That's crazy. So she fought a lot of bare knuckle and Lethway? She fought Diana Belbita as well? What the hell? Who is this chick? Lethway boxing, bare knuckle boxing. Well, I'm sorry you didn't have a good time watching it, man. I didn't. I enjoyed the card overall. Best opponent she beat in MMA though was a girl named Jade Ketley, who was 3-2. She fought Lethway and bare knucks. That's crazy. going up against Machi Fukuda. All right. Final fight on the card, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
And 21-year-old against a 36-year-old. Shout out to Japan. True, but if like 2 out of the 3 rounds there were striking, or if there's a good round of striking and there's some other, and obviously like 1 round that was a little bit boring, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. As long as it's not just the whole fight lay and pray, I'm all right. 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock, and already a scramble here. And again, Machi in the red corner. Man-Freddy in the blue, and Machi already going for a submission here, trying to get the back of Man-Freddy. She has the right hook in. Left hand there. Man-Freddy trying to shake her off. Double hooks in here for Machi. Machi looking for the rear naked choke. Doesn't have the right hand under the chin just yet. 4 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Body triangle is secured for Machi. 4 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Body triangle still secured here. Rolling is Man-Freddy. And again, Man-Freddy, Lethway and BKFC fighter. Definitely this is not where she wants to be. Very uncomfortable probably on the ground here, especially body triangle locked here for Machi, and she's just on the defense. 3 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. Right hand by Machi trying to roll there was Man-Freddy. Still rolling here is Man-Freddy, rolling close to the cage here. Machi trying to just flatten her out a little bit here to try to get that arm under the chin. Three minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Two minutes and 58. Oh, and a nice reversal there by Man-Freddy. I shouldn't even say reversal. She got out of that body triangle, back up to her feet. Underhooks here by Machi. Machi looking to take her back to the ground. Look at my eyes saying there's a love I can hate. There's a thin line, walk around with my chest out like I got 9 lives. Never will get to your strap before I find mine. And another takedown there by Machi. Machi again, the double hooks in on the back here, but she's rolling out to the side. 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. God, now I got fucking cat hair everywhere. Millie. I think that was my fault. 2 minutes on the clock. Looking for that rear naked choke. Looking for that rear naked choke. It's not quite under the chin just yet.
Backpack, 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 yeah!
Not quite under the chin just yet, but straight up backpack here by Machi. One minute, 38 seconds on the clock. So far, just dominating in the grappling department right now by Machi. Millie did join me for a second. I picked her up and showed her off on stream. 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock. Trying to get out from, I guess the body triangle wasn't secured just yet. One hook in still by Machi. Trying to roll as Man-Freddy. Man-Freddy does roll out of it, but Machi just relentless here. $50 seconds on the clock. If you rewind it a little bit on Twitter, or sorry, on YouTube before the fight starts, you might be able to catch it. 37 seconds on the clock. It was between the fights. 32 seconds. Another takedown here by Machi. Machi with some right hands here, some ground and pound by Machi. Machi with the body lock again. She's going to drag Man-Freddy right back down to the cage. Gilbert Burns ain't got no title run left in him. Nope. Full mount here by Machi. Lets it go, but is now landing some right hands. Final 10 seconds of the round. Machi postures up here. Full mount by Machi. End of the first round. Round 2 coming up. Game over. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen, and Machi pure domination in the grappling department and has landed some good ground and pound too. All right. Second round coming up here, guys. Machi winning the first round. Again, overall, round by round doesn't really matter as far as our analysis because the fights are judged by a whole. But for context, we'll definitely summarize it that way. 5 minutes on the clock.
Let's get it on.
Round 2, let's get it on. And right away, looking to get those hooks in and looking for a trip takedown. And Machi just relentless, man. Just pushes Man-Freddy to the ground here. Was trying to get full mount again, but Man-Freddy kind of curled up, leaned forward, and now Machi's going to try to get her back in. And Machi already has the left hook in. Machi already has the left hook in. Great little moment with the cat. She sure loves you. It's a love-hate relationship. Well, I don't think she hates me. She just likes to yell at me. But she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. She's kind of like a spoiled little bitch sometimes to everybody, but that's because my roommate spoils her. But her cat, she can do what she wants. I do. My roommate has a cat. 4 minutes on the clock. She's definitely pretty talkative, yep. 3 minutes and 56 seconds. Looking for the arm triangle choke. Machi trying to set up the arm triangle choke. Back in full mount here. She's one of those cats where you look at her and she just starts yapping. 3 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Three minutes and 33 seconds. Now trying to set up this arm triangle again here. Further adjust it. 3 minutes and 21 seconds. In full mount right now is Machi. Abandon the arm triangle choke. Let's see if she postures up and lands some shots like she did at the end of the first one. What's up, Hockey? Good morning. 2 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock. Oh, looks like she's trying to set up an arm triangle again. Cat's going to have such a love-hate relationship with everything that goes near them, right? Good job defending the arm triangle choke right now is Man-Freddy. But Machi just relentless. Full mount by Machi. Dude, Machi, like, fuck. Oh, here, the arm triangle choke's getting further sunk in here, and she's going to go into side control here. And it is all over. It is all over. Machi Fukuda, 21 years of age, relentless grappling. She taps out Morgane Man-Freddy with the arm triangle choke. Good display of respect between the fighters there, and it is all over in the second round. Relentless. Damn. This is the last one on the card. I might start ACA a little bit later, Hockey from Home. We'll see. My voice needs a break. I need a break, so we'll see, because ACA starts in like less than an hour, and I still have to set up the stream, and I just need a little bit of a break. I've been sitting for a very long time, so still plan to watch the fights. It's a really big card, ACA, so I'll probably jump on for a little bit, but definitely gonna be a little late. Definitely not gonna start at like 8:15. Because I've been up for almost 24 hours. Nice, Aubrey Home. Hell yeah, Freddy Krueger. Yo, what's up? That's gambling, baby. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Deep Jewels just wrapping up now, man. We're still going. Dude, she's a good grappler. 5-2 now. Not a bad record. Not a bad record. Good morning. All right. Oh, all good, Hog from home. All good. So yeah, I'm going to take a bit of a break here. Gonna do a little bit of a stretch, get some tea, go for a run, come back and likely stream some ACA. But yeah, ACA starts in about an hour. So I don't think I'll be able to get it ready in an hour. Less than an hour, like 45 minutes ACA starts, but I think I need a little bit more of a break than just that. But yeah, time for training now. Enjoyed the stream, brother. Might find time between ACA. Sounds good, Jelani. Sounds good, man. Enjoy your training session. Sounds good, Hockey. If you see the stream up, it means I'll be streaming. $100 Korean barbecue tonight. Hell yeah, that sounds amazing. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
That sounds amazing. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it. That does it. Almost 6 hours of deep, 5.5 of Bellator, a few hours of UFC, 5.5 of Octagon, UFC picks and predictions. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Isha never tapped out like this. But yeah, time to take a quick break. Time to take a little bit of a break. Do some stretching. Got to give my voice a little bit of a rest as it's starting to fade a little bit here. And yeah, gonna go for a run here. The sun is rising. And yeah, this was fun, guys. This was fun. Thank you to everybody who stayed up and watched Deep with us. Thank you to everyone who watched Octagon, Bellator, UFC, Eris. One championship this weekend as well. Sounds good, Hoggy from home. You guys are awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you to everyone who stayed up in this chat as well. Artem MMA joined this chat. AJ Hoggy from home. That's Gambling Baby. Jelani. Chris Gray. Huevos. Robert G. Of course, Cole Vic. Thank you so much. Hype MMA for hanging out with us all night as well, brother. Western Mass Climber. Steve Spiros, man. Thank you so much for hanging out. Idaho Skates, man. SKS. Exploring the Car. King James. AJ. Nuttin' the AM, bro. Whoa, Black Betty Bam Bam. You don't know me. The Leprechaun. Illcat, Arter. Just giving everyone a shout out. Fuck it. Who else joined us tonight? Releasing the stream. Like I said, Artem MMA, Hernan, Brandor, Irish Animal, Matua, Gun Totin' Granny, Funkmaster Flay, Hank, No Chill. Who else? think that was it. I feel like I'm missing someone. No, that was it. And big shout to Vincent Roberts for becoming a new member. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for all the support you show the channel. What a great weekend of fights. I'll be back for ACA in a little while. I don't really know when yet. It's a huge card. ACA is going to be live for like 7 hours, so there's time for me to hop in and cover a few fights. But starting in an hour, ACA, I'll probably be back in like 2 hours-ish. But thank you all so much for the support. Like I said, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for voting in the poll question. And always remember, it's Herb's Dean. It's always Herb Dean's fault. Catch you for a little bit of ACA later. Catch all you members. I can't even talk. I'm so tired. Catch all you members for member stream later today. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Appreciate you all. And we'll watch some more fights soon. Peace.
Yeah.